Welcome to DAX Machina. Together, we'll explore the writings of D.A. Roberts along with other authors, with a particular emphasis on the horror genre. We'll discuss writing, the inspiration behind horror stories, as well as the possibility that monsters might not be safely locked away in the pages of fiction. Thank you for joining us.
Hey folks, welcome to DAX Machina. I'm D.A. Roberts, and with me tonight is my partner in crime, Steve Wildman Monrotus, and Josh Jones from the All Tower Media Group is joining us as well. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you're listening to us on Twitch, please hit that follow button. If you're joining us through YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button along with the little alarm bell down there. And if you're joining us through Facebook, please like or follow the pages, including my author page. By doing that, doing one of those options, you'll be updated whenever we go live and informed of shows as they are scheduled. And we appreciate you all for doing that. So, so now that the introductions are made and everything's going swimmingly, we'll just jump right in the middle of it. Steve, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
Well, I made the mistake of going to the liquor store unattended, and I found this, and I'm like, this will be fun to try. So
look at that!
I've got that.
And did you not say it? It's the drink that bites you back.
Oh my god! So I've never had the 10-year Bushmills before. I've got a bottle of the 21 sitting in the kitchen.
It's 10 mil now.
It's not very smooth, and I'm sniffing it as I'm pouring it into my canteen cup, and he's like, "You want to try before the show goes on?" I'm like, "Yeah, I might want to." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So
to let you all know, as soon as he took the big drink right before the show, he wiped his mouth out with a woolen sock, then shaved his tongue.
Apparently, it needs to sit a few more years.
Good.
Hey, Naoma.
Well, last week, if you guys joined us, you noticed I had some technical difficulties. Mainly a storm knocked out my power, but I got to introduce the birthday gift that I'd received from David and Kat Dahman. And one thing I noticed about this guy, and it really cracks me up, is
that it looks like you.
Well, yeah,
oh,
yeah. His beard's not as gray. Well, it's meant to hang on the wall, so it looks like he's hanging out with this huge freaking hand.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, Steve and I, because he's got such a big hand, as opposed to like the size of his head. I mean, it'd be like if my hand was like 3 times the size it is now. So now what we've decided is that this is the official mascot whenever we say something got the big bitch slap from Bigfoot. So anything that goes wrong gets the bitch slap of Bigfoot seal of approval.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty cool, huh, Alan? I love it. I think it's cool as hell.
Well, Bigfoot would have big hands. I mean, you know.
You know what they say, big hands, big gloves.
License.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Josh, thank you for joining us tonight. What are you drinking?
Good old water.
Yeah, you're not going to give us another great quote like half a horn in?
Half a horn in, and it's all good.
I almost peed myself when you said half a horn in. It was all I could do to keep from busting out laughing like, ah!
I mean, I might uncork it. I didn't get a chance to cool it. It tastes so much better when it's chilled. It's like Steve said, it's a bit
bitey
on the warm side. So it does change the flavor profile on the temperature. So we'll see how adventurous I feel.
We'll see how it goes. We've already got a couple of likes from Roger Peacock and Adam Shepard. Thank you, guys.
But I got my horn if necessary.
Drink. All right.
Well, I'm drinking coffee, but it will undoubtedly be replaced by something very soon.
That's going to give me Bell's palsy.
Oh my God. Inside of your face starts sagging. Like, Steve's melting.
Like, the show's great, guys.
You see this from Alan? We used to have a plastic monkey that we spanked at work. I mean,
Alan spanks his monkey all the time.
I was going to say, if we could get paid
very,
to spank
very
our
naughty monkey.
That's one way to get paid at work.
And
I
all around.
I thought I was bad with my official poop on the clock policy there when I was in good uniform.
Oh, what is that little saying? Boss makes $1, I make a dime. I like to shit on company time.
That's a fact.
Oh man.
We're going to hell. We're going to hell.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
As long as it's with one L, I'm okay with it.
Oh, hey, D8, I wanted to tell you, because I'm seeing it in my camera and it made me remember it. I know you put the Rougarou sometimes on your mic.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about ordering
Roger. I have to send the
oh yeah, he's
Remy the Rougarou because he has the like total.
He's the like whore.
Yeah, I don't say too much about them. I mean, they're awesome when I get them, but I'm usually spending too much time being an idiot. So another two likes from Robert Miller and Alan Gamboa. Thanks, Robert.
Nice.
Thanks, Alan.
I want to order a custom mic flag for my boom. It's those like boxes that they put around that has like the advertising or the company logo that you see on microphones.
Mm-hmm.
You can get custom ones made.
I want to get a T-shirt made out of the same color material as my green screen, so it just looks like this head on screen.
That'd be a good Halloween episode.
I haven't found a Bushmills I don't like yet, but this one's coming close.
What about that
Robert?
Bushmills Red? It wasn't awesome.
Similar kind of profile.
Little bitey then.
It's a little bitey. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got that ginger in it. Well, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we got to break out the magnifier. Let's see what secrets we're hiding here.
You got to put the eyeballs on.
That's right.
Well, I'm wearing my eyeballs. That's the problem. This stuff is causing me. Must have ethanol in it or methanol. I'm getting vision damage.
Wood grain alcohol, the finest in beverages that makes you go blind.
Oh man, we are 7.5 minutes in, and it's just a train wreck already. I love it.
Woo-hoo.
Stuff's the finest the potato famine could provide.
That's right.
All right, you've talked me into it. I'm gonna go half a horn in.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, go for broke. Do the whole horn.
So whoever
I only got a half a horn out of it. So
well,
and now the horn's dripping.
Look at what I got. Look at what
came up short.
I did come up a little short.
Story of my life.
I can't I can't get Viking schnoggered tonight.
Guys,
I love this.
Guys, we've reached the big time.
We got a Twitch comment.
Oh my god!
Want to become
it's
famous?
A spam. It's a
buy
spam
followers,
comment.
primes, and viewers. Should we buy some viewers?
Oh man,
I think I'm gonna pass this time.
When I stream, I get about 4 to 5 of those during the whole session. One day, it was like bam, 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 bam. Like I got 40 of them back to back from the same person.
Well, I'm telling you, we've made the big time when we're getting spammed.
Look, Ma, I made it.
Robert says they said you go blind if you continue to play with it. Yeah. Thus, the particularly thick glasses.
I'm not there yet, but the hearing, it's starting to go. I'm constantly telling my girlfriend, my kids, speak up. And they're talking normal. All I hear is, you know that episode of Peter where he's like sneaking around the house going, and he's just like laughing in like the darkness. That's what they sound like when they talk. All I hear is, hey, Mr. Dalton.
My mom is starting to lose her hearing, and so you'll be talking to her on the phone, and because she can't hear you, she'll interrupt you in the middle of a sentence to say what? It's like, so mom, what? Yeah, I went to what? I'm like,
that's me.
Stop.
You get to know what I do to my wife. Whenever she says something like, you weren't even listening, were you? I zing her. I go, that's a hell of a way to start a conversation.
I'm going to have to use that one. I hope Laura's not watching.
I get the hairy eyeball of death every time. What every husband knows as the stink eye.
Well, I decided to mess with my mom when I was in town visiting her the last time, And so as I'm talking to her, I just made the audio drop out, but I kept moving my lips. And so it's like, so Mom, I'm on the. And she'd be like, and then my wife would slap me.
That's
like, all of a sudden we lost the output channel. I don't know what happened.
Audio is gone.
I blame the booze.
Start doing really horrible sign language, like
Yeah.
oh,
Woo.
that'll make your beard brown.
Oh, warm mead. It tastes good, but man, it'll kick you in the teeth.
So kick in the liver, but a wonderful kick in the liver.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
Only drink
delicious.
put hair in your ass.
It goes down a lot better when you're a half a horn in.
That needs to be on a t-shirt. We just got a
like a
love
Viking
from the general. Yeah. Everything's better half a horn in.
Yep.
Josh gave us a love. Thank you, Josh.
Awesome.
At least we're entertaining someone
Yep.
besides ourselves.
Well, speaking of the big backslap from Bigfoot, I'm going to reveal something on the air tonight. It's been a long time coming. It should have been done a while ago, but we experienced some technical difficulties, and we'll leave it at that. This is going to be the cover for the Nightmare Hunter Uncanny Valley. It's not 100% complete. He's still got to put a couple layers on, but this is basically the look. He's gonna change a few things, and a few of the filters that he puts on there is going to make it look like an old dime store, like slightly faded paperback, I think. But this is the working final cover, what we're going with now. So hope you guys like it. Check it out. We'll be sharing it on Facebook as well here shortly, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a really good noir kind of feel, kind of a throwback to Kolchak the Night Stalker, which is what I really wanted to do, and it's even in that old timey typewriter font, which I'm pretty ecstatic about as well. So watch for that coming very soon. Just waiting on final cover completion, and it will be going to Amazon just as soon as I get that final cover. So thank you guys for being patient with that. We've had a few technical difficulties, and hopefully those are straightened out now. Got another like from Todd Hunter. Thank you, Todd. Thank you for joining us.
One way to straighten that out is to smack the shit out of somebody. And it's all done with love. But sometimes someone needs the shit kicked out of them.
Usually it's me, but
I've been there.
Not in this case, however.
I've been in a position where it's like, yeah, I've deserved every inch of that.
That half a horn.
I just think it's funny that the artist or the figure looks like Roper.
The Bigfoot figure?
Well, no, the person on the cover.
It kind of resembles Roper if you add another 10 years to him. Yeah.
It looks like a 50-year-old Roper. With a cigarette. I'm like, it's like, you could use it for the next series. Roper's seen some shit.
Yeah. Roper has seen some shit. Well, maybe we should let that one lie.
No flare gun on the desk.
Yeah, there were a few things that we were going to try to do for this cover that just didn't work out. I wanted to add in some of the knives from Scallywag Tactical, and it just really didn't work out the way I would hoped. There was a few things that were going to be different in the image, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. And we'll continue to do the things we're doing and keep getting stories out. And it wouldn't be a DA book if we didn't have a setback at some point. So there we go.
I imagine the flare gun. You know how they used to have holstered rifles or guns under their desk. Yeah. I imagine there's a holster, but it's a flare gun.
I was thinking it. I was just thinking hanging from an eye hook, kind of like the shotgun at the Pharaoh table. On Tombstone. Sit down, you get a flare in the nuts.
Or in a shoulder holster like those old noir detectives.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to shoot it like they did the episodes of Dragnet where they take the pistol and go that like how do you guys hit anything? You're aiming the pistol up at a weird angle.
I mean, that gives the bullet more driving force if you thrust your hand forward.
Throw it at him.
Every time I stream my hunting game, Adam and Matt both say that. Just throw the rifle at the deer. It's fine.
I remember reading that behind-the-scenes story about Laura Dern on the Star Wars film. They were saying they kept on having to reshoot things because she was running around with her blaster going pew, pew, pew. And like she was literally mouthing the pews.
That's funny.
She goes, well, they don't do anything. You just pull the trigger. It's like,
pew, 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 pew.
Speaking of mouthing things, and I just found this out, Laura told me, if you go back and watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith mouths almost everyone else's lines while he's in the scene. And if you watch scenes that he is in, a lot of the times when they do cutaways where you can see him, he won't be in where he could be seen. They'll cut away where you can't see him because the few times he's in, he's like just like mouthing all of the lines.
That's funny. I see. I would have been the other end. I'd have been trying to crack them up. I'd have been doing something like what them trying to do their lines.
Yeah, the director's like, all right, that's like $400 of footage. Can we try this one more time?
Well, with my back to the director, I don't know what's going on, man. I'm just trying to. I can't keep it together. I don't know what's going on. I'm just standing here.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that's good stuff.
Another bit of news I wanted to share with everybody is I was informed yesterday. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. There was a trip planned to go to the Land Between the Lakes in Kentucky, where the beast of LBL had attacked and supposedly killed a family of 4 back in the 80s. And there's been a number of sightings of the dogman in the LBL region. I was going to be part of an expedition that the NADP was mounting. But as of yesterday, NADP canceled it. They weren't going to have their security team, so they're not going to risk going into LBL. So having said that, I'm going anyway. I'm going to take my shotgun and my pistol and a crap load of cutlery, and I'm going to go film some video.
Do it.
I will be there next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I'm going to try to find the exact location where the attack supposedly took place, and I'll film video footage to show not only on the air, but to put on my YouTube channel as well. So, am I a little concerned? Maybe a little bit, but I'll also have enough cutlery to take on a third world nation, maybe 2, depending on the nation. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to find the place, and I'm going to shoot some video. I've been planning this trip for a while, and I'm not going to let it stop me. So I'm going on in, even if it's solo. So watch for that. And again, if I don't come back, we'll know where to look.
Well, I hear the dogmen don't like Scotch or gristle, so you're probably going to be okay.
Probably fine. There's way too much fat on that guy. I'm not eating him. Ooh, that's gross.
God. We could have so much fun with the footage. If you actually had like a power wheelchair, just like show a scene of like the dogman screaming and like cut away to you going real slow.
It's intense, intense chase music. It's like
I was thinking of like the scene of Monty Python, where you see the dogman just keeps running from the same position as they loop the
not getting any closer. So I thought it might just take a dog whistle and see what that does.
Okay.
I mean,
take a dog whistle, and a bunch of jerky.
Yeah. No, Sasquatch likes that Jack Links. Come on now.
Start marking all the trees.
And for the record, I will piss on anything you want me to. If that'll help attract those dogmen.
I'll take a jar of old Monrotus and sprinkle it around liberally.
Oh man,
which is just filtered old Overholt. That's really all.
I figured we could make a nice batch with this.
We lost Josh, or at least he turned into an icon.
That's what happens when you get to the bottom of the horn.
Damn hipsters.
bitch! I am an icon. No, I got up. I wanted to turn my AC down a little bit. It's getting a little warm in here. I wonder why.
He's raising your body temperature with that mead. Robert Willis says, Steve's going to mark a tree. Yeah, we might have to have that happen. And then Todd Hunter says, has there been recent stuff going on there? Yeah, actually, supposedly this year alone, there are 4 or 5 missing people in the park already. And the northern end where the Dogman sightings have been. So keep your fingers crossed. Maybe I can get something on camera. That would be awesome.
Had you just kept your fingers crossed and not said get something on camera, I thought you were hoping you'd get kidnapped or something. There's a bunch of people missing. Keep your fingers crossed. I'm heading out there.
Well, there's going to be some found footage later with a close-up of his nose as like dripping boogers. Dogmen are here. Blair Witch style.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're forcing me to write bad fanfic. Who knew they were Harry Potter fans?
Oh yeah, it's gonna end up like oh god, what is that Stephen King novel where she kidnaps the author?
Oh, Misery.
Misery, yeah. You're gonna finish the Ragnarok sequel, and you're gonna write this, and she's gonna fall in love with him, and God, get on it. Josh,
Next
why
from
did you
D.A.
kidnap
Roberts.
me?
Now this is funny. Is there a fee for dropping an ex-wife in that area?
Wow.
No, you just have to register at the ranger station. Get an ear tag. Neil says, when they kill you, can you please make sure you drop the camera where we can easily find it? Don't worry, I'll be recording with my cell phone and it automatically backs up to the cloud.
Wow.
So even if I'm dead, you can get the footage.
I love it. The metadata on this video shows it's in some transdimensional void.
It's posted by some guy named DG Man.
Let's see. 7 years, 26 years. Nope.
And suddenly, D.A. Roberts has posted his newest novel, Battlestar Galactica porn. We're not quite sure why he's gone with this genre.
Oh, then would you call her Star? Oh, never mind.
No, we just have to name her after another really bad coffee chain.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some flack over that. one of the reviews on Operation Blood Eagle was somebody commented about me making fun of their favorite coffee. I'm like, what can I say?
Now, see, I don't see any information on this guy. This is 2005, though. Missing man found dead in LBL. But it doesn't say. He was just said he was pronounced dead and had been missing for over a week.
Well, that's no bueno.
No. But it doesn't say.
Supposedly there are sightings in that area all the time.
My mother-in-law lives pretty close to that area, and my wife went to go visit her a month ago, and she kept talking about how freaky the woods are down there. It's like it's just some scary ass woods.
It is a creepy damn place, but that's okay. I've already been informed by my wife that I'm not allowed to go in there at night. So I'm only going to be filming during the day.
There's actually quite a few missing and dead people in the area.
Yes, there are.
A lot of them are claimed to be solved. You know, they count them as murders or whatever. But
Solved.
yeah, I'm kind of wondering.
Neilma wants to know if the guy they found was intact.
It doesn't. It literally all the article says is he was pronounced dead at the scene by the coroner. That's all the information that there is on the body.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
I'm going to try Googling his name.
After a week,
Noriega says, "What's the name of the park and in what state?" It's called the Land Between the Lakes Recreation Area, and it's right on the border of Kentucky and Tennessee. Where I'm going to be is on the Kentucky side, on the north end of the park. It says, "Does solved equal digested?" Wow, he came out of the park as a dog ran bowel movement.
Well, hey, maybe you're wrong. Maybe it meant to say dissolved.
Possibly.
It was an autocorrect malfunction.
Never mind all the teeth marks on the bones of natural causes.
So this is interesting. I'm going to try one more search term, but this is interesting. That's not him.
He's been disavowed.
Honestly, I would like to film there at night if I had lighting equipment. I do not. I'm going to be filming from a cell phone.
So check this out. When I Google his name with LBL or just cause of death, the only article that I find is the one that has zero information. There's literally no other public record of his name, no obituary, no cause of death, no other news article except for this one.
Wow, that doesn't sound like a cover-up at all.
That is a little weird.
Do I need to go get my tinfoil? I'll just line the hat with it so you don't really see it.
Either he's an unfortunate homeless guy or he's been scrubbed.
The article is very short too. It says Sewanee, Kentucky man has been found dead following the search.
Teeth are natural.
Following a search of the Land Between the Lakes National Rec Area in Layton County. Robert Puryear, 46, was found dead Sunday morning by police dogs under the discretion of Kentucky State Trooper Mike Turnbow and Beth Inman, K-9 investigator with the McCracken County Coroner's Office. He was pronounced dead at the scene by Lyon County Coroner.
That's screaming for a book.
He was pronounced dead at the scene by Lanyon County Coroner Ronnie Patton. And then it says that the Forest Service found his truck in the area during a search that extended into the evening Saturday hours, but did not locate him. According to a news release from KSP Mayfield, the search for him began after family members contacted police on October 14th when he did not arrive at work on the 11th. So it wasn't quite a week, but 5 days missing. And this is literally the only article found.
Right. And he's clearly not just a vagrant because he
didn't show up to work. Or, yeah. Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh. There is a final line. A KSP spokesman said this morning that, and that's the state trooper police, said that additional information concerning the investigation into Payer's death is not going to be available.
So it's a sealed case.
That's weird.
Yeah, because investigations are supposed to be matters of public record.
And normally you can find an obit or something. Nothing. I Googled his name, the area, his age. This is the only article that comes up.
That's just not weird at all.
Nope.
I'm picturing somebody being dead for 5 days, a victim of a dog man or a Bigfoot or something. Can you imagine the coroner's investigation? Oh yeah, he dead.
Yeah.
Well, that boy, he's way dead.
McCracken County CSI. Looks like he got himself killed by a deer.
Yeah.
This is not a cover-up, so don't try looking.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Wadded shoe. Yeah, he's deader than shit.
He's got teeth marks all over his arms, legs, torso, and neck. Clearly, he chewed himself to death.
He was attacked by small varmints.
Squirrels got him. The squirrel mafia.
That's actually really weird that I can't even find an obituary. That's like bothering me.
Neoma liked your line.
Oh no, I read that line.
Oh, I thought you
No, I pulled
that's
it
an
up.
awesome line.
Yeah, he picked it up and read it.
Clear case of suicide.
So where's this boy at? There, and over there, and over there. Clearly, it looks like a suicide to me.
And we think we found part of one of his teeth in that pile of scat over there.
Yeah,
clearly it was a suicide.
Yeah. Oh man.
There we go. Died from exposure. His innards were exposed to the elements. His intestines became out-testines.
Oh, it's terrible. We're laughing about this, but we're laughing about the ridiculousness of the cover-up. Like,
right.
Sorry, he was dead. That's all you're getting.
Yeah, that cover-up is thin, like anorexic thin.
Yeah.
It's more of a saran wrap than an actual blanket or something.
It's not even really like, solid. It's more of an opaque.
Yeah, let's see, 2005.
What about his whereabouts? Well,
Name says, I can't figure out why he was eating that scat though.
Oh my god.
And the thing is I can't wait to get there. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Okay. So, in my current search terms are his name, 46, his age, obituary, 2005. That is literally the only article that comes up. All right. Now I want to request records or something from the Kentucky Police Department.
So did the coroner clean him up with a pooper scooper?
Good Lord. Whew. Why is there not more information on this?
Nothing to see here, folks.
No, not at all. Wow, that's terrible. Well, see, this is the thing. Someone asked me, it was Roper. We were having a discussion about you possibly heading out there. I said, yeah, he's going to head out there. And he's like, so where? He's in Missouri. And he's like, well, so where's this LBL again? I explained to him. He goes, so what's the deal with it? And I go, well, Joe Ball just had that weird shit where they close things down. It's just enough for you to go, that's weird. LBL has a lot more of that.
Yes.
And deaths and missing people.
Yeah, a lot more. Steve and I, when we dug into LBL, we found 8 people associated with Joe Ball that we did almost the same thing with that Josh did. It was just like a dead links and barely a mention.
Oh yeah. Basically, these were people that they were just missing, and you try to search for information. They're non-existent, basically.
And the other park that I found further down Table Rock Lake, where they bulldozed over the entrance, the other park has even less than that. They're just and one day we closed it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't pay any attention here. No reason
they got Chief Wiggum out there going, all right, move along. Nothing to see
Move along, Clancy.
Oh, man.
Never mind, they bulldoze tank berms out there that you can't get a vehicle over. Yeah. We just do that all the time when we close off a perfectly good section of real estate.
Neoma says, but in Kentucky, they don't shut it down. They put up signs, invite more food, people.
It's population control.
Okay. Point of note, since I did Google the hell out of this, I don't plan on going on vacation except in August, and you all know where I'm going. I don't plan on disappearing. So
you're going in the heart of apex predator territory.
Well, no, I'm just saying because I'm Googling something that seems a little sketch. I don't plan on disappearing.
Neither do I, but I am going there. So
I'm just saying, if men show up at my door and I suddenly just go, whoop.
And if I don't come back from LBL, you guys grab Robert Miller and come find me.
No. I love you, brother. If you don't come back, I know, stay the hell away. That's the sign to not go back.
Then you'll never know how the story ends, Josh.
Oh, God damn it. See, now that's just enough to hook me in and be like, well, we got to figure it out now.
God dang it. We got to go get that fat ass.
Get the bear spray, get the wasp spray, get some
dumbass
guns
got
and
himself
knives.
captured. We got to go get him.
Load up on jerky and monster and let's go.
Grab Robert Miller, and we're all okay with that plan. We're just like, yeah, let's do it.
Retroactive birth control.
Is Neoma from Kentucky?
Yeah, Tennessee, isn't it? I think she's from Tennessee.
Yeah, Nashville.
I mean,
Nashville
it's
area.
the same. It's all the same.
Mm.
I've driven through there multiple times. You don't know if you're in Tennessee or Kentucky.
Yeah. I'm literally 30 miles from where Deliverance was a love story with a tragic ending. Arkansas is just straight south of me.
I have never heard Deliverance described that way before.
It's like Redneck Romeo and Juliet.
It's sadly accurate.
Yeah, at the end of that film, there's the PETA disclosure. Instead, it says, "But the pig liked it."
Your sheep are okay, but don't do pigs. They'll squeal on you every time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're sick, twisted, and wrong.
So what was the topic for tonight?
We didn't really have one per se. I would like to take a minute to talk about the Patreon.
Yeah. Get it.
It is up and live. Patreon has been up for about a little over a week now. I posted the link in the chat. You guys feel free to check it out. By subscribing to the Patreon, not only are you going to be able to help shape the future of the DA verse, there's a lot of really good perks. Of course, the higher tier you go, the more perks there are. And I'm really excited about being able to do some of those things. We've already actually started doing some of them in the Discord server. We had a big lively discussion the other night about coming up with a title for a book project that I'm working on. So those are already in the works. We're doing those, and it's already starting to take off. We're getting some interest, and hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
Josh, take over for just a moment.
Okay, Steve, take over for just a moment. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I just got breaking news, folks.
All right, well,
okay.
Steve, how you been, man?
Trying to figure out
Josh,
what the notes of strychnine in my beverage.
Oh yeah.
Josh, talk a little bit more about the Patreon. You actually helped. Yeah, you built most of it. Not helped.
Well, you gave creative direction.
Like, how do you mean you did it?
I ignored about half of it, but it's fine. So the Patreon is a great place to support your favorite creators, and we're all here because we're supporting DA in our own way, and we just like hanging out and poking fun at him. But the Patreon is a wonderful place to help push DA's books and what he's able to do on streams in his books to new levels. You can donate monthly amounts at different tier levels, and each level will offer different rewards. Josh, yes, I can do that. We haven't done much in the alpha chats yet, but you can get special Discord server privileges as well as titles within the Discord. You're going to be able to help vote on titles. You're going to help vote on covers. And if you subscribe high enough, you can get a character in a book, and you can even have meetings with DA and help shape manuscripts, which is, think about it. You're helping decide the course of the books that you love to read. So it's fantastic. There's very affordable amounts up to more generous amounts, but the more generous you are, the more access you have to behind the scenes of what's going on and being able to actually be a part of it. So it is freaking awesome. So what's the
If you
news?
subscribe at the top level, you could still do that misery thing.
We just got final cover.
Woo!
Oh, cool.
That I was gonna suggest having like some beat up, like
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks like an old weathered like paperback novel from the 60s.
Oh, he blended the creature a lot better too.
Oh yeah.
That looks better. That was stood out real bad before, but I didn't say anything because I knew you said he was going to take another pass over it.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
He is uploading the high res version to my Google Drive now, and when the show goes off, I will launch the book. So sometime. Generally takes Amazon about 4 hours to get the Kindle version out, but sometime between now and noon tomorrow, the print edition should be available. I will be launching the book later tonight. So there you have it, folks. You have the official release announcement of the Nightmare Hunter Uncanny Valley. It should be by morning if you're ready for it. It should be up and running sometime early this morning.
That's awesome. I love the cover.
I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna throw that back up there again. That is just really cool looking. He did a great job making that look like it's all weathered. Looks like half the books I carried in high school.
It's like the ones that people were bringing to those early cons to have you sign.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was one lady brought one, and it was the old original black cover. Oh my God, it was dog-eared and it looked. This one made it look new, and she's like, "Please don't be upset that it's in this bad a condition." I'm like, "No! Holy crap, that thing's been read a lot." She's like, "Yeah, I've read it. My sister's read it. I sent it to my brother, and he read it." And I'm like, "That's exactly what that's supposed to look like. Books aren't supposed to be pristine on a shelf. They're supposed to be loved and enjoyed." And I was completely 100% on board with that. It was fantastic.
We got another love, unless you already covered Marshall McIntosh.
No, I had not. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you, Marshall. Let me grab a quick drink.
I'm sweating.
Guys, I am so excited. We got the God cover.
This is not mellowing any with air.
Put some hair on your actual hair. It'll just make more hair.
I was gonna say. It's gonna make it fall out.
Maybe I should rub some on my head.
It might make it fall out. Then my meat is really kicking tonight. I normally chill it and warm. It's a whole different flavor profile.
What happens when you're half a horn in?
Speaking of, Adam sent me a working concept for a T-shirt designed on that.
Oh my God!
It says everything's better a half a horn in.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is fantastic. I won't lie.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to get that up. We've got a couple random, just goofball shirts. I will admit, I kind of, I hate saying this, but I stole something from Cam Buckner a little bit. He's not using it, and if he wants to use it, I won't put this on a shirt. So, Naoma, if you hear this, and just let him know that, if we put it, he said something on a podcast that I was dying so hard laughing that I had to stop the show. Laugh until my tears went away before I could resume. He had a chicken coming in and out of his studio, which happens often. And I don't know if it was a new one or what. He just turns over and goes, "Woo, she's a sassy one."
Cam, he kills me when
I don't know why I died so hard, but we put a chicken on a shirt and said she's a sassy one.
My favorite was when he did Cam did that reading of the beginning of Codename Wild Hunt, Odin's Call, and he's like snake bite 6-1 to base, and in the background you hear.
It's not a Dixie Cryptid episode if his chickens aren't in it. I'm
Absolutely.
disappointed when you don't hear it.
Yeah, I love the background noises. You just never know what it's going to be. I
It's
love Cam
the
shows.
best.
If you guys have not checked out Dixie Cryptid, you've got to check out those shows. He tells a lot of great stories, and it's what his channel is about, is storytelling. There are a lot of Bigfoot stories. Some of them are actual accounts. Some of them are made up stories. He's narrated a couple of my short stories. In fact, Naoma was narrated a couple of them as well, and she did an amazing job. We're going to be doing more with them in the near future. Naoma is going to be doing the audiobook of Lakeview Man 2 and possibly Lakeview Man 3 when it's ready. I would like to have her continue on as the Lakeview Man narrator. Cam is going to be doing all of the Codename Wild Hunt books. So the DA universe is blending with Dixie Cryptid insofar as, you're going to hear their voices on my work. And that is, to me, is just awesome.
And you dipped the other way, and you're writing a little Steve Lilly.
Yeah, it's the sort. I've unofficially nicknamed the short story Codename Wild Hunt Operation Lily.
That's awesome.
I'm about 6,000 words in it right now.
Adam's making fun of me. He goes, "You and your chicken-based humor."
I've got to have that on a shirt.
Yep. No, he said it in an instant, and when he said, I'm like, that's got to be a shirt. That's got to be a thing. And oh god, he could feel free to use the design as well if he wants to put it on a shirt. But he said it, and my guts hurt so hard I was laughing. It was one of those ones where you literally fall out of your chair. I don't know why I found it so funny, but in the moment he's trying to tell a story. He goes, "Well, man, she's a sassy one," and I just was like, "What?" Oh, that was so good. I don't know why.
You were talking about corny things on shirts. A few broadcasts back, I think it was the first time we had Pocket Doc on. He was talking about the guy that runs Demolition Ranch and how he had gotten hurt from this gun exploding, and he started selling these shirts. So I've got my Demolition Ranch just put a thumb in it shirt.
Yeah, the guy's 50 cal blew up, and he had to stick a thumb in his wound in his neck to keep from bleeding out.
Yeah, he penetrated his own jugular vein on the right side of his neck, and all he could do was wrap his thumb in his T-shirt and stick it in the hole. And so I had to buy one of the shirts when I heard the story. I'm like, I need that shirt.
And on that note, we still need was it a Wendigo? That's banging the snowmobile or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's riding the snowmobile.
Yeah, it's having angry sex with the snowmobile.
The whole different kind of critter there.
That's right. A whole different type of critter.
Bill Sloan says Kentucky Ballistics.
Yeah, Kentucky Ballistics.
Kentucky Ballistics,
Ranch. Yeah. I think that's it's got the Kentucky Ballistics logo on it, I think.
Yep. He also said Cam is great, and they almost said that so many people have been asking about the dogs and chickens. Oh, she's a sassy one, all right. And Adam actually hand painted that chicken. It looks really good because we couldn't find a sassy enough one, so he drew one.
Nice.
Sassy chicken.
Oh. I don't know. We'll let you know when those rando ones are available. I don't think those will be on the All Tower store. We're kind of putting together kind of a variety store of just random shirts, and we'll get those up soon.
Hey, speaking of rando and all things Pocket Doc, when you're mentioning the different type of critter, let's go ahead and run that commercial. We'll hear a word from one of our sponsors, Dark Angel Medical. Finest kits in the business. I carried one for years as a cop. I still carry one today. I keep one in my vehicle. I've got an everyday carry kit. I've got one with my rucksack. Dark Angel kits are the best in the business. So don't just take my word for it. Take it from Pocket Doc.
Hey everybody, this is Kerry Pocket Doc Davis from Dark Angel Medical, and you are listening to DA Ex Machina with DA Roberts. You may recognize me or some of my products from Dark Angel Medical in some of the Apex Predator, Lakeview Man, and Wild Hunt books, and you can get those products at www.darkangelmedical.com, along with training classes on how to use those products and save a life. Shoot us an email at info@darkangelmedical.com and be the difference.
Gotta love Carrie.
Hell yeah.
Always entertaining.
His accent
I
cracks me up every
love
time. Love
Carrie.
that guy.
And the only thing better than Carrie is drunk Carrie.
Drunk Carrie is pretty damn funny. Then you
Boys,
get him and the general together. Oh my god.
oh my god. Get them drunk in their
Subtitles.
accents.
Oh.
Yeah, and even then, the subtitles just start turning into question marks after a while. They're like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
lost us too.
we got nothing.
Got a like from Dream.
Hey, Dream. Thanks for joining
Awesome.
us, buddy.
Oh man,
Just for Dream, I'll have another drink of the turpentine.
there you go. Get it. Yeah. Every time you take a drink, you're like, I made that decision. I went ahead and did that. Do you ever wonder who the first to say that chicken over there? Oh, that almost needs to be a shirt too.
I often wondered the same thing about oysters. I mean, who was the first person to look
Oh,
at that
yeah.
and go, "Hey, that piece of snot looks delicious"?
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
I
I'm a
can
little
see-
concerned about the one that found out that it was an aphrodisiac.
Mm.
I'm like, huh. I've eaten about a dozen sea boogers, and now I have an erection that's lasting all night.
That sheep's looking pretty good.
Like, now I can get the whole horn in.
Are you my daddy?
Oh my god, what has this become?
Oh man. Welcome to the train wreck.
Oh Jesus. Step aside, calf. I want me some of that teat. Why isn't she on? Oh
She's
my
at a Bigfoot
God.
conference.
Oh my god.
Oh
Remembering
god.
the time of her life.
Her and
I'm
Cameron,
sure.
her and Cameron at a Bigfoot conference, and I believe it's in Tennessee.
Oh
in East
man.
Tennessee.
They're not telling us, but they currently have us up on one of the jumbotrons right now.
Oh God, I hope so.
We're heading to
They're
the
like-
mall somewhere.
The hell?
Whoopsh, 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 whoopsh.
Welcome to DX Machina, folks. Be sure to like, subscribe, tickle that bell.
Tickle something. Hmm.
Ooh, Gatlinburg. Oh man, that's not too far away. That'd be hell. Bigfoot conference in Gatlinburg would be hell yeah. That'd be fun.
I wanted to go, I just couldn't make it.
Oh,
Justice Hill didn't make the 3-hour mark.
Josh, you missed it. We didn't make the 5-minute mark. Man, I
Yeah.
think 7 minutes in, we were already like this.
Yeah, we were off the rails already.
I carry a reputation.
Hey, you know,
I just got a private message from Robert Miller. He's like, "Damn, drunk asses and animal sound show became epic."
I can't speak for Josh, but I'm not drunk. I am stone cold sober. This stuff just tastes like shit.
I'm still pretty sober as well. I mean, I'm about half a horn in. I'm getting there. Oh man.
And DA's drinking nothing but coffee over here.
So wrong.
Oh, she said, oh yeah, you're
Got a love from Tony Konopka.
you're a hit, boys.
And I'm just drinking coffee is the bad part.
Oh,
Funny thing
If I
will
switch
be-
to alcohol, the book won't be going up tonight.
bye, wink.
She
Naoma, you're something else, man. I love it.
kills me. It reminds me of that the old show, The Justice Friends. Axe and goat. Meh. No, Grunk.
Oh,
Oh, I am like drenched in sweat. That I got to open windows or something. It's hot as hell in here. Between the meat and the laughing, I'm just.
As long as you
Thought
don't
the
start
Vikings
shedding
stayed warm.
clothes.
It's time to take this. No, wait, hold on. Wrong kind of show.
He's covered up from the waist up. Nothing more.
Oh,
We always miss you, Naoma.
hell yeah. You know, they just need to add one more destination to StreamYard. OnlyFans.
There you go.
You get that Bigfoot guy on OnlyFans? Yeah, that shit's awesome.
I think I'd get less traffic than I do to my Patreon.
You know what, though? Josh Dalton will still be there. You're not on to defend yourself yet, sir.
Oh, Lord. I'm waiting for this
Shots
Josh
fired.
to get to the bottom of that horn and start going.
Josh.
Whole horn in.
Horn in.
Yeah, no, I could feel the little dumb lips coming on. It's hitting. What time to switch back to the water? Jesus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's that. We've got some awesome shit on the merch shop too.
Yeah, the merch shop has recently been relaunched. I got quite a bit of new products in there, and I'm going to be adding more in the next few days.
I was pretty jazzed about the pint glasses. Those are pretty.
Oh yeah,
Those
I
are
got to
pretty
relook at Teespring. I'm glad I didn't shut ours down. You know I love you, man. I got to give somebody shit.
Somebody you can get a hold of.
Oh.
You know, the fact you're pretty brave there, Josh, considering that Dalton is like 7 feet tall and works at a lumber yard.
Yeah.
He is serious shit, dude.
He's way the hell over there, North Carolina or whatever the hell.
He's in Virginia.
Virginia. It's all the same thing. They're a bunch of hillbillies. It don't matter. Just giving you shit, Josh. I'm a hillbilly too. I grew up with a bunch of rednecks in California. It never left me. It's still buried in there somewhere.
Apparently, animal calls need to be on a Teespring.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Get the DA logo on a duck call.
I say we need some kind of a T-shirt with a caricature of Miller that says that this ID lets me carry a gun wherever the F I want.
That's a good line.
I love that line. I was like, caricature of Sentinel be freaking awesome.
Oh man. Well, we're doing something too on our page, if that's all right to mention that.
Sure, go right ahead.
We're doing that throwing axe giveaway until September.
Nice.
If you guys want to win a throwing axe, you guys can head out to the All Tower Media Facebook page. It's pinned to the top. All you have to do is go out to your local axe house, toss some axes, take a few pictures or a picture, post yourself at your axe house, and tag them in it, and we will call them out, call you out, and then we'll run a random giveaway on everyone who posts. Josh, if you come up here, we're gonna go out and have something to drink. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my God, my snowmobile left me for a dog man. Naoma, you kill me. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
It sounds like a country song.
Like the joke you see nowadays with the self-driving vehicles. It's only a matter of time before a country artist writes a song about his truck leaving him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Miller's pretty smart. He doesn't have any good pictures of his face on his Facebook page. I was going to do just that.
Awesome.
But he's smart. Nothing for me to steal off his Facebook page.
Get one from one of his show appearances.
Man, he got us. Dalton got us.
Oh,
Yeah. He says, Take a crap, Josh. Why have you signed up for the Patreon? You and Steve signed up? No, to be fair, we haven't.
No.
To be fair, though, I do a lot of work for free.
Yes, he does.
Yes, she is. Oh, man. Whew. Might have to switch hats.
Sweating. Damn.
A little toasty, is it?
Something that breathes a little better. Oh, that bald cap was stifling.
Your ball gag was stifling.
Yeah, I couldn't say anything. I couldn't get the safe word out or nothing. Pineapples. Yeah, my stupid ass safe word probably be like a word I couldn't say, like homogenate. See, I can't even say it.
Oh, tomato.
Yep, nope.
I feel like I'm on that point when you're riding on a plane. Oh my god! I feel like I'm at the point you're riding on a plane and they just tell you to brace for impact. That's kind of where we're at here.
Hell's bells, we're going down. We're going down.
Oh shit!
Fad gave Cam a jar of moonshine today. I wonder how long it'll be before he notices it's missing.
That's why she's on fire tonight. She's in the back of that convention just sipping away.
Well, you know, she's warned us about what happens when she drinks liquor before, so hopefully she's in a hotel room instead of at the convention when she decides to dance on the table.
Oh.
Thinking of Ron White. How long is the show going to last? All the way to the scene of the crash.
That's right. Speaking of which, go to YouTube and Google Ron White 14-foot bear. You will laugh hysterically. It is one of the funniest gags I've ever heard him talk about.
I've never heard that one. I thought I heard all this stuff.
You need to watch the 14-foot bear. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Well,
man.
I got to see him at the Shrine Mosque several years ago, back when the Blue Comedy Tour was doing its thing. And so we're in the old mosque auditorium, you know, circa 1920. And his roadie brings out a stool. And he walks off stage. And he brings back a glass and an ice bucket. He walks back off stage. And he comes back with a sealed bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label and puts it on the bench and walks away. Well, then, you know, they introduce Ron. Ron comes out and he cuts the seal off the Johnny Walker and pours himself a glass. During the course of his hour and 15-minute set, he emptied the bottle of Johnny Walker.
Damn.
And at that
those
point,
are professional numbers.
When he grabs the bottle and sees it's empty, everybody goes, you know, it gives him this, oh, he goes to pour. He reaches into his jacket pocket for a flask and tops off the last one with the contents of his flask. I was like, damn, son.
That's a prepared alcoholic right there.
But, oh, it cracked me up.
Oh.
And it was like an entire bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label.
In an hour.
In an hour and 15.
God, I would be so trashed you'd be carrying me into the ER.
I mean,
yeah,
he had this nice waxy sweat to him, but I mean, he was still
death-like pallor.
He was lucid. He was, you know, he didn't miss a beat with any of his jokes. Like, that's impressive.
I tell you, if you're going to take alcohol advice from a celebrity, don't do it from Mila Kunis. Do it from Ron White because he knows the good stuff. Kind of like drugs. You know, if you want drug advice, you go to Keith Richards. No one else.
Yeah. Well, you know that every cigarette you smoke takes 7 years off your life and gives it to Keith Richards.
Fortunately,
what the hell? How is he still up and about?
He might be a Wendigo.
Like a skinwalker or some shit.
He's a lich.
Yeah, that would be more likely. He's a freaking lich.
He's a lich.
Oh,
once a fortnight, he has to drain the life essence from a groupie.
He's the same species that Ozzy Osbourne is.
Just helps them up on stage and drains them to a husk right there in front of the audience. They just think it's part of the show.
Huh.
Josh looks puzzled.
He's trying to find that other half of the horn.
Yeah. No, I was reading more stories from LBL. Bow hunter killed by an elk that gored him in the throat. That's a little weird. They couldn't find the elk. That's why I had that face. Oh, wait. No. Continuing down, they did eventually find an elk on the property and killed it for the meat. I don't know. That seems a little suspicious.
Did the elk receive a fair trial? Was there representation? Maybe it was self-defense.
Are elk known for goring people in the throat and tearing their throats out?
Don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I'm not an experienced elk hunter. I've gone twice, so I don't know that much about elk.
That's a little weird.
Angry deer, aren't they?
Yeah, just a big angrier deer, bigger angrier deer. Hey, Naomi says, I'm already at the hotel in bed with my husband. He's trying to sleep, and I'm trying not to laugh out loud. But when a fat woman holds in a laugh, the whole bed shakes. He ain't sleeping tonight.
Oh,
oh my God.
Oh, God, Naomi, I love you. That's so funny.
Well, the funny thing is, she's been on the show enough now. You can hear her statements in her cadence and that delivery she has. That's what's so funny. Just the deadpan delivery. She says everything. She had me in tears the last time she was on.
It was a tall bipedal elk with long fangs, massive claws. Yeah, I mean that tracks. Most elks do look like that.
And just before it killed him, it howled.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh my God!
Here, I actually ended up finding a picture of the elk.
Oh no!
I mean, I see something only like that being able to, yeah, sure, you can get gored by anything with horns, but I've seen bull riders gored by bulls and die
sure
and
didn't
get
look
injured.
like this. Or possibly like this. Dream is looking at you.
Oh, man.
We're terrible.
And if you join DA's Discord server, we can have these kind of discussions all day, every day.
Yeah, absolutely.
The party never stops. But
we're also going to be setting up special Patreon-only podcasts that are only available for the Patreon subscribers for the upper tiers.
Or Viking drinking horn. I almost made a joke about him was only half a horn in when they found him, but I'm like,
the hunter lived just enough long enough to scroll. Shouldn't have peed on that tree in the dirt. Oh man,
was drawn with his own blood.
That's too much.
That's too funny.
One of these days we're going to be making wisecracks like this, and somebody's going to chime in, like a relative of one of these people.
Oh yeah,
and then we're going to feel like a bunch of dicks.
Maybe.
I'm
kind of irreverent.
Speaking of that, have you guys seen the memes that people are posting about Jeff Bezos's rocket?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh my God. I was laughing so hard. The one that cracked me up the best was they're all showing a picture of the rocket as the launch gantry drops away and it's lifting off, and somebody posted next stop Uranus, and I was laughing so hard. My wife was like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "It's a rocket thing," and she didn't find it as funny as I did, apparently.
Oh yeah, well, here's one courtesy of Robert Miller.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's like I like how they've been comparing it to that scene from freaking Austin Powers, the rocket that shoots out.
Oh, yeah. I think you sent me that one too. Give me a second.
Oh man.
They were comparing Bezos to Dr. Evil in space too, which is even funnier. There you go.
Yeah, that one. Someone goes, I'd be more impressed if Bezos could last 11 minutes on a Spirit flight with a bunch of just normal people.
Well, how do you think his wife feels? You know, she just got $500 million in the settlement, and the guy has to leave the planet. She had the best divorce lawyer on the planet.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's kind of gross that he freaking was able to do that just because he wanted to. I don't know.
I don't know. There definitely is a big difference in a big difference in style between him and Richard Branson. That's for sure.
Yeah, right. He's, Richard Branson's more rock and roll about it, and this guy's more Lex Luthor about it.
Yeah,
Lex Luthor and a Stetson.
Facebook user says, sorry, can't join, still on a 30-day ban. Go to the YouTube channel and you can still join in the conversation with your name. Just go through YouTube. That way you avoid the Facebook algorithm entirely.
Yep. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and on Twitch.
I think I know what he was going with.
That's an autocorrect.
That's what correct.
Oh my god, someone actually posted it. He goes, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are basically Batman and Lex Luthor.
I've said for many a year that Elon Musk is one long-haired Persian cat away from being a Bond villain.
Oh man.
Well, I gotta appreciate the guy's following and his style. I mean, how many of those rockets did he have blow up trying to land? And he just is like, it's a work in progress. Next prototype. I was like, that was like $300 million that just went up like the 4th of July.
Yeah.
But,
Jeff Bezos seems like the kind of guy that's probably got, an Amazon warehouse of clones just waiting to go. Like, all right, that one's done. Moving on to the next one. And we lost Bezos in space. Activate at 42 Alpha Bravo.
Bring in the Mark II. This one got some upgrades. We got him hair this time.
Oh, man.
waiting for him to build an Iron Man suit with Alexa as the voice.
Oh, it'd be the kryptonite Lex suit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh man, too much. People shouldn't have that amount of money. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
If you're gonna build a spaceship, why build a spaceship that looks like a penis?
Good point.
It's aerodynamic.
Well, yeah, I agree that no one person should have that much money, but it would be dangerous to offer it to me.
You know,
I would still make bad decisions. They would just be epic.
I don't know who Big Cat is, but he tweeted, "Congrats to Bezos on a successful rocket launch, and also totally not compensating for anything."
I think that calls for a.
When your ex needs you to go to space, you won the divorce. Oh man. Oh, this one's bad. I won't post it because I'll just Amazon employees, now that Bezos is in space, they're all standing in line for the bathroom. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
My son told me that he worked at a place, and I won't name the place. It's a restaurant chain where the manager had told him that one, he had to request permission to speak, and he had to call him like, so he had to refer to him as good sir or something really asinine. And I'm like, and how long did it take you to quit? Because if somebody had told me that, I'd have just looked at him, laughed, and said, "You're out of your damn mind, aren't you?"
Well, fuck this job, good sir. I'm out. Who's coming with me?
Who's coming with me?
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, I just look at him and say, "You can just pretend I'm the autopilot on airplane and inflate away."
Yeah.
Laid away.
A moose kaiju movie? Has Canada done that yet?
Of course, Canada would do a kaiju.
A moose kaiju. Hey, Rocky! They used to make us do that crap in basic training, but the trouble is, he wasn't in the army, and there's no way in hell I would have done that. In fact, when he suggested it, I would have laughed and walked away. Like, you're out of your damn mind.
You don't have to say it out loud, but I have a feeling I know what it is. Did they wear stars on their aprons?
No, actually, no.
Oh, I've heard that place can be a little ridiculous as well. At the old Cracker Barrel.
It ain't the Cracker Barrel. It's one that's kind of like if Apple bought a pogo stick.
I don't know.
Steve went there and there was nobody there to wait on him.
Times. That was a great time.
Oh man.
Yep, that was a fun. I went into the place. It's open 24 hours,
but not in a row, apparently.
Yeah, and so unsurprisingly, the doors don't have locks on them. Like the front doors, just there's no lock. And hey, Patty. And so my wife and I walk in. The place is dark. So we're looking. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. All right, we're looking. And I'm like, okay, well, this is a 24-hour joint. Maybe I need to call the police. And so
all lined up in the back, executed.
Well, as I go into the car,
a bunch of empty Kool-Aid glasses in the back or something.
I get ready to dial the police, and I see a light come on in the back. I'm like, oh, there's somebody here. I step out. Turns out the manager was there. Nobody showed up for work. He was there by himself.
That's terrible.
And I was like, that is sad and awesome all at once.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, so I'm not getting my breakfast, am I?
Sure, you just got to go back and cook it yourself.
They all come out of the back and you're at the grill. It's fine, I got this shit.
I'm telling you.
I was just expecting to be able to walk in the back and see them all, like bound like the human centipede.
Oh, that's gross.
I'm telling you, if I've got to go in the back and cook my own breakfast, nobody's telling me how many eggs I'm putting in that omelet, by God. And you're billing me for a 2.
Oh, he's screaming, "Are there any Tony shares up in here?"
Yeah, can I get a can of Tony Sachets back here, please? I'll start carrying it on my belt like Hank Hill does WD-40.
Doesn't he have a smaller WD-40 to take the cap off the bigger one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the best. He couldn't open the cap, so he took the smaller can out, sprayed the cap, took the cap off, put the little can away. That's some dedication to your WD-40 right there.
I sell propane and propane accessories. Damn it, Bobby.
Something wrong with that boy.
Oh, man.
Whew.
Probably. Oh man. Yep. There she is. She's a sassy one.
I think my
Chicken
wife
or Naoma?
Both. The chicken's name is Naoma.
We need to get Naoma one of those shirts.
Yep.
Well, I think my very understated wife had the best comment all about Epstein's rocket ship. I said, he probably launched that from like a secret base on some island somewhere.
Epstein?
Huh?
Jeffrey Epstein? You mean Bezos?
No, well, that's where I was going. I'm sorry. I take myself up. The best about Bezos, because I said he's probably launched that rocket from some secret island someplace. And my wife goes, "You mean the one that Epstein owned?"
Wow.
And I was like,
at the very least, dedication to lubricant. Yep. Patty says, "What
in
are we
case you're
drinking
stuck
tonight?"
half a horn in.
Well,
Just coffee.
I was a half a horn into meat, and now I'm into my water, which I may need another one.
and I have experimented with the shittiest bottle of Bushmills I've ever had in my life, but it'll get the job done.
Is that the slogan for that bottle? It ain't great, but it'll get the job done.
The slogan, it's shite, but it'll get you effed.
When you go to the store and the label says highly functional whiskey.
The shelf says acceptable.
Acceptable, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's that middle shelf.
Yeah, the shelf below palatable.
oh.
Ow! Damn.
Damn.
I think she needs
Talk about great marketing. Just
sad
calling
thing
it like we sees it.
Sad thing is, Patty, it is the Bushmills is probably my favorite whiskey company on the planet.
You found the one you don't like?
The one I don't like.
Hey, everybody makes a Diet Pepsi at one point in their career.
Or Pepsi Clear?
Or Zima.
It reminds me of Writer's Tears.
Oh, that was bad.
Cheap but not deadly. That's probably debatable if you ask Steve. It's probably borderline. Oh. I have learned, though, whenever you go to the store and there's a big orange tag that says clearance liquor, don't buy it.
You could probably run your lawnmower on it.
Probably.
Stuff that comes in a steel can.
Speaking of stuff you could run your lawnmower on, hey Naoma, how was that with that moonshine? That stuff's enough proof it'll start your lawnmower and it'll function like a hovercraft.
Speaking of lawnmowers, I know it's kind of a little bit of a segue, but I ended up finally pulling the trigger on an electric mower, and I'm so glad I did.
Why is that?
I can mow at 5:30 in the morning when I come home, and no one says shit.
Yeah, until you run over your electrical cord, then you're not going to be.
It's battery powered, and I got 2 batteries for it. It
How
runs
long
like
does
a
the battery
dream.
last?
I can mow my whole yard on 1 battery.
Nice.
Brings an awesome glow.
For those
If
half horn in situations.
if your vision's getting a little fuzzy, you might want to lay off a little bit.
But sitting there, why are they in soft focus?
All of your cameras are just screwed up.
DA, you're there's 2 of you. Stop it.
Oh man. Oh, Patty, you should have been here earlier. It's been pretty much this the whole show. Just
Well, we did do one thing constructive. We revealed the cover for
there is that.
Uncanny Valley.
Oh. Well, I work thirds. That's the time I get home from work. So I would agree if that wasn't my, I just got home and wanted to do something. Hey, Angelo. Or Angel. Sorry. I just kind of that whole word. I minimized you into one word. Oh man, we're getting a bunch of people.
Well, if you're not having fun, what's the point?
Right? Oh, we got Mrs. Chef Yoda in here too. Nice.
Chef Yoda, that's awesome.
Sorry, Angel. Like I said, I read your name, and I'm half a horn into the mead. It was probably closer to 3/4. It was more than just the. It was more than just the tip. I can tell you that.
Moonshine makes my clothes fall off, which is not a good thing.
19%. That's not too bad.
Not in my case, anyway.
Apparently, 19% is enough for me to get. Yeah, these are all 19%. I have a few too many of these back here if you can't see them. And that's not even all of them. I've got like 2 more somewhere else. At some point, I'm told you stop feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be following me around like Opus Dei, flogging me.
Goddamn heathen.
Exactly where my mind went to.
I mean, this is pretty much our lives on live, so you're not wrong.
Pretty much.
You Everclear with OJ. I'm pretty sure OJ had a lot of Everclear.
Man, that sounds rough.
Just beyond halfway.
I kind of wish I would have stopped and got another bottle now. Probably could that I didn't.
Probably for the best.
Uh-oh. We got a shirt design.
Oh, God.
This one's I'm gonna have to get that store up. Me and Adam call it 2 guys, 1 shop.
Oh, no.
I'm a little terrified.
Hey, it's an attention getter, isn't it? Everything's better, half a horn in.
Is that mead coming out of the horn?
I sure hope it is.
It's whatever you want it to be.
We'll go with mead.
We'll go with mead. It's mead. It's mead.
It's mead.
I promise. Oh, good stuff. Oh man, you guys
Just waiting
too
for the
much.
lightning to strike.
Yeah, the back of the shirt says, "Remember the safe word, or you get the other half."
Oh, we got a couple more likes and loves. Angel gave us a like, and we got a love from Roger
With no D.
with no D. Different Roger.
Different Roger.
Roger.
Yep.
Hey. Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, I've seen those guys. They're actually all over. I think it's a national franchise or a national thing. The trucks have a cup on the side.
Oh, that is amazing.
Oh, just a tip, I promise.
One of the greatest lies ever told.
Oh,
Funnier
man.
being said by Robert Miller.
So, question: what are you going to do if you're out there and you see a large canine track in the dirt?
Take pictures of it. Put something down for scale. And then get the fuck out of there.
I was going to say that was like the most bland, logical answer. Oh, wait, that's what I was looking for.
And
I broke the F barrier. Sorry, folks. That was me.
I think I broke it a while ago.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get some forensic photos and de-ass the area.
Well, honey, that has been a lovely vacation. We've only been here an hour. Yep. It's super awesome. We're leaving. Got what I came for.
Look for the best spot to drop the camera.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I've got a phone case that floats just in case I'm near water.
Oh man, that might be the
Get
best
one
place.
of those, to drop it. Yeah, get one of those like those EPIRB beacons, like they have on like shipwrecks. Like a dead man switch, the GPS tag goes off as it hits the ground.
Yeah.
Follow the tracks.
Follow.
Spoken by Sentinel.
It's funny, but these tracks appear to be leading to my van.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Get back to your van and find it looking like a tin can.
Or drove off in it. Just got carjacked by a dog man.
Dog man pulls up to a gunway. We're going for tacos, bitch. Get in.
Just rips the door off and hangs out the side.
Dog man with the head out the window.
Yeah.
Like every other.
Oh, man.
For the record, Robert Miller is probably the only one of us that would pull the charging handle and start following the tracks.
Yep.
The rest of us were going to be de-gassing post-haste.
Or a snowmobile.
Or a snowmobile.
Oh, Lord.
Is that your dog, Steve?
It is. It's Cora.
I can't be
She looks so scared. Is she okay?
She's tired of all the dog man jokes.
She got tired of us laughing, I think. Let me step away for a second, see if I can get her outside.
Yeah, no worries. Take the long way around.
There you go.
Oh, man. Should be a fun trip, though, even if nothing happens. I mean, just being able to get away will be nice.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, we booked a resort instead of a hotel because it was just literally right across the lake from the north end of the park.
Right.
And they canceled the LBL trip, well, less than a week before I was supposed to be there. They canceled it on Friday, and I was scheduled to be there this Thursday. So I didn't have enough time to cancel a resort. You have to have 30 days lead.
Well,
Steve isn't coming back, is he?
Make the best of it, I guess.
Now that's
he did come back.
Unfair. Now the family just got home, and Cora heard them come home.
Naomi was convinced you weren't coming back.
Hey, I'm going to drop out pretty soon, though. I got takeout, so
Nice. What'd you get?
I just some fish and chips, Long John Silver's, or not Captain D's. Captain D's. I love you assholes, but there's food out there.
There's food, yeah.
Priorities, man. Priorities. And you got to get something to get the taste of that Bushmills out of your mouth.
If there's still
words I thought I would never say.
I'm hoping maybe in the couple weeks before our next broadcast it'll age well, but I'm I have fears. Perhaps not.
Maybe you should just make Manhattans out of it.
There you go. That'd be nice. Good Manhattan.
Well, if you made a Manhattan to fill that canteen cup, oh Lord.
That would be the double at Steve's Pub and Grub.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I definitely want to get some of those pint glasses, though. Given the fact that in some minor way, this new chapter in the DA verse, because Davis and a good Bushmills out. Oh, that's harsh.
That is rough.
Some of this happened essentially at Steve's Pub and Grub, although it doesn't a real brick and mortar place,
Yeah.
Steve's only right.
Maybe someday.
I do have to say, D, I had a pleasant experience at the Macadoodles today, though. Sam Adams has its new summer sampler out, and it's got 4 beers in it. There's a Rattler, a Lager, that Summer Ale, and an IPA. The IPA wasn't horrible. It's still hoppy.
Words I don't usually associate with IPA.
Well, it was still hoppy as hell, and after you had the other 3, you don't care too much. But I was pretty impressed with the box in general.
When you drank the IPA, did you have the urge to grow out a man bun and go buy some skinny jeans?
Well, after the 4th beer, my jeans fit a little tighter. Does that count?
Close enough.
Okay. It was funny. I had Rachel, smelling the bottles because it has like almost like a grapefruit kind of a smell to it. And I said, smell this. She goes, oh, what is that? I'm like, that's hops, sweetie. She goes, why is there so much? Exactly. That's why I don't drink IPAs.
That's right.
Lately, mead is the only thing I can drink without breaking out. I'm allergic to a lot of alcohol lately. Oh man.
My God.
She's in rare form tonight.
I was just saying we might as well send the Rougarou to her.
Seriously.
I think she's earned it.
I think you need to put her and Patty on the same show.
Oh God, geez, that would be amazing.
Oh, I want a front row seat to that show.
Yeah, one thing's for certain: Roger's getting destroyed.
All the more reason, my friend. All the more reason.
Oh man,
with or without the D, Roger's getting destroyed.
Well, he'll be getting the D, all right.
Oh Lord.
So where's the Nightmare Hunter tonight, anyway?
Yeah, we haven't heard hide nor hair.
I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. I caught part of his. Like, hey, heck yeah! You guys want to do a show? We'll set it up.
Yeah.
I would sit back and just laugh my butt off. I caught part of his Farragut show last night. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but yeah, they were on for quite a while. I wasn't awake when the sports talk with the guys was on, or the Monday morning quarterbacks, or which one it was this morning.
I'm usually not awake either.
Yeah, we were having issues, so I was up really, really early, and then finally got to take a nap.
That's what happens when you break your shitter, Hoss.
Yeah, well, I blame my son. Craps like a water buffalo.
Oh,
I told him to start going in the field like the other buffalo.
You know, it takes some finesse to block the sewer line.
I think it was a tree root.
Oh,
yeah. He said Monday morning they're gonna feed a high pressure hose in there and blast like 1,000 pounds of water pressure through the sewer line to try to clear it. But if that doesn't work, then they're going to have to bring in a backhoe and tear up my backyard. So,
that sounds expensive.
Yeah, well, that's for the landlord to find out, not me.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I want to be standing there with a glass of whiskey in my hand, just watching it go down at 6 in the morning or whatever the hell it is. I'll just be walking around with Josh's mower and my whiskey.
That's about as loud as it gets. It sounds like a weed eater.
The Tesla mower.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
The Tesla mower, the mower that mows your yard itself.
That would be even better. I have a daughter for that, though.
I've often thought if they could combine a Roomba and a lawnmower, it would be pretty awesome.
Actually,
of course, your backyard, instead of having nice line patterns where you mowed it, it would look like a freaking, Pablo Picasso painting.
Oh, look, they've done Starry Night.
It's Backyard by Salvador Dali.
There you go, DA. You can check. Oh, why does it do that? Oh, well. There you go. It's a thing. It's legitimately a thing. Autonomous robotic
the yard
lawnmower.
Roomba.
Yep. They make a couple different kinds. They're typically, between that and 1,500, depending on the model you get.
Wow.
For those guys who really just want to drink a beer and watch their lawn get mowed.
I always wanted one that was remote controlled, so I could just sit there with a glass of tea and drive it around the yard.
See, this is what you do. You go put a stake right in the center of your yard.
Mm-hmm.
You tie a rope off to your lawnmower.
Self-propelled.
Duct tape, do a self-propelled and duct tape the safety bar down and just let it go in a circle around the post.
You get slowly closer with every round.
Yep.
I got too many trees for that.
Yeah, you got to have an open yard. But like I said, I have mine self-mowed too. I just say, hey, kid, go mow the yard.
See, I haven't had I've lived in an apartment for the last 4 or 5 years, and I I thought it was funny about right about the time I moved out of my house. I saw an ad for a riding mower that had one of those chilled cup holders, like some of the minivans and things have. And like clearly they had beer drinking in mind. It locked off in here. Oh Lord.
The Van Gogh mower.
Yeah, right. Werewolf says yes, they have self mows, but I don't know how you explain the dead neighbor kids.
Hey, if they weren't so slow, they wouldn't have got caught.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with kids these days.
That's right.
Too slow.
It's natural selection.
You can't run when you're Fortnite dancing.
Yeah, don't Fortnite dance in front of the autonomous mower.
And this is how we got Skynet.
Right. I just want to tell everybody, if you guys are enjoying the show, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button and show a little love to the show. We definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we need the self-affirmation.
I think we just all want to drink more.
Very true.
Depends on what you're drinking, son. Depends on what you're
Yeah, that is 100% true.
And if you haven't had a chance, swing by the Patreon and check that out. Check out the levels, the perks that go with the levels, and you can join in and help shape the future of the books that are coming. And it's already happening. You can go to the Discord chat and see that we're already involving people in coming up with names for series, book titles. We're going to be doing cover reveals there. I wanted to do the one tonight here because we don't have it fully set up on the Patreon yet, but it's coming. And in the future, the patrons will see the book covers before anybody else. So go over and check that out. Let us know what you think, and we would love to have you a part of the Patreon community, and definitely be joining our Discord server as well.
Yeah, and he doesn't just mean that you help shape it by your monetary donation. You literally, depending on what tier, you have direct involvement in decisions being made.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Josh,
you're at the Wiley Grant level, right? Is that what all the free shit you've done?
Yep. I'm just the guy
Daniel
that
Clark.
gets. Yeah, the guy that gets told, "All right, go do a thing. You got a job to do."
Make it so.
But I enjoy doing it. This is the kind of stuff, and I tell DA all the time. Sometimes he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Nah, man. This is what I love to do. If I could do this kind of stuff, even the stuff they don't always see that I do, I love doing it."
I posted the link to the Discord server as well. So even if you're not gonna be part of the Patreon community, you can still be part of the Discord server and be involved in chats, AMAs, and things like that. We're going to be doing more and more in the Discord server in the coming weeks.
Yep.
I was real excited when I saw the teaser for the Nightmare with the Nightmare Chronicles, the video game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chronicles of the Nightmare Hunter.
There we go. Thank you. And I was so excited to see that. Of course, as I mentioned last week, I use a Mac, and so I've been trying to figure out a way to finesse Steam just so I can get the damn game. Would you got the fans considering buying new computers to play your game?
Well, a little bit of an update on that. I can share a little bit of information now because we are a studio of 3 people. 2 of us do a lot of work for other things besides us. Me and Adam do a lot of stuff for DA, been doing stuff for Roger, and a bunch of stuff for ourselves that you guys don't see. Adam is the only actual programmer, the only talented one of the group. I can point a stick and hit someone and say, hurry up and get done. That's about as good as I'm good for. Adam is man, DA has seen how quickly he can whip something out graphically.
Oh, yeah.
And even like programming wise, he'll show us renders. We'll pitch him an idea and be like, what, like this? And it's a video game clip. And we're like, yeah, that was like 5 minutes ago. What happened? He's just like that. He's just whipped stuff out. Just half a horn usually. But we kind of had to put a slow break on the Chronicles of the Nightmare Hunter. Not that it's stalled, but we are trying to raise some money basically through a smaller game development right now to get Adam full-time working on the game. He works full-time when I say full time, like 12 to like 14 hours at his current job, just because of certain things that have been going on at his work, and so he hasn't really had a chance to do a whole lot. So we're scaling back to a smaller game, which is actually fully 90% mechanically built, and we're just building out the levels right now. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great game, and then that will help kickstart his full development on the Nightmare Chronicles, which it's going to be awesome. Which we still develop story wise on that as well on the side.
When that smaller game gets ready for the public, shout it out here so we can
definitely
end with for you.
Everyone will know. They'll be like, okay, we get it. It's right here. I have it. Everyone's going to know.
Here's my receipt. Shut up.
Buy it again.
Do we still have that video for the game promo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to show
I don't know
that?
if it's on here, but I can upload it real quick.
Okay, definitely.
Give me 2 hot seconds. What is this? Hold on. Oh, I got to share this first.
Uh-oh.
Adam, I love this, but this work could be put towards something else. God damn it, he's amazing. Oh, hold on. You guys are going to die. So, you know how we were talking about getting the van, bitches, we're going for tacos?
Oh, my God.
Is that Gray Eagle's car?
I believe so.
Gray Eagle's car was stolen by a gut-weighted dog, man.
Oh,
someone's gonna die.
Way too much. God, Adam, that is gorgeous. I'm leaving that in there too.
That is talent that needs to be pointed in a useful direction. That's what that is.
And he is. He's working. He's watching the showdown, having fun. But God, this is what I'm talking about. How long ago did we mention that? It hasn't been very long. And look at this. He's already got it done. He's insane. He's a goddamn machine.
The time it took me to finish a drink, he'd rendered a photo.
That is awesome.
He is something else. It's super talented. It's one of the nicest guys I have ever met. Okay, awesome. Yeah, he is. Let me get this uploaded. It's actually, I'm still setting up animations. He's doing animations for it too. God. I love it. It's great. All right, let's see here. That's not what I want.
Good night, Naoma. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Where is that video at? Is that the correct one? Remember, there were 2. Let me listen to this one before I put it up.
Okay.
Remember, there was one that didn't quite play all the way through. Do you remember that?
Yeah, cut the howl off or something.
Yeah, I want to make sure I've got the right one because Adam throws a big hissy if I play the wrong one.
You get Bigfoot slapped by Adam.
All right, this is the right one, I think. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, this could be a thing.
No. He goes, no, game animations. I'm not that dedicated to a joke. He is actually working, so that's good. He can whip out these picture renders fairly quickly.
Not that dedicated to a joke.
Oh, man. Okay, you ready for the Kickstarter teaser?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is for the Nightmare Chronicles. This is, I won't say shelved. It has been delayed. It's been slightly pushed back to raise funds to get Adam full time. So, in which, if you want to help fund the game and get him full time, All Tower is a Kickstarter too, or a Patreon as well.
There are legends of creatures that you could call a werewolf.
Do you believe in those creatures?
I don't know. My grandfather certainly does.
It was moving fast, but it looked like it was carrying something. I think it might have been Jojo.
All right. Show me where you saw it, and I'll look around.
close to the Lackland County Sheriff's Department report multiple bodies in a North Lebanon park. We have received no official response from the department at this time.
Awesome.
There it is.
I love that trailer.
Was that Naoma? That was the female voice in there?
No,
Okay.
it's someone Adam knows. Got her to do some voiceover work. I was the news reporter.
I was going to say, I recognize your voice. I recognize it was Roper. That was the other one, right? That's awesome.
Yep. Hey, Greg made it in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mr. Price.
Greg, how's it going, buddy?
I'm going to let you gentlemen go so I can eat some dinner and visit my family.
Okay.
But it's been a pleasure, guys, as always. And
Absolutely.
Well, Steve, thank you for being
I
here,
had a
brother.
blast. Oh, I've laughed so hard in the last 2 hours that
Yeah.
I think I hurt myself. And
Remember,
either that or I ruptured a liver thanks to this garbage. Forget tacos.
I mean, I feel like that needs to go up on the site now.
oh, I think it does too. Oh,
That
send me
definitely
that
needs to
image.
be
I'm
a-
going to put it up on my author page.
Yeah, no, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I say I want a Teespring shirt with that on it. I so want that shirt.
I'm sure we can make that happen.
You can all buy that shit. I'm an idiot. I'll wear that stuff. And my wife has no, she's lost her self-respect when she married me, so she lets me wear this stuff. So.
My wife will call me an idiot sometimes. She's like, "You're an idiot." I'm like, well, you married me, so which one of us is really the idiot? Like,
I was born
this
this
is not
way.
this was not a news flash. You knew this going in.
I love it. Well, as always, like I said, it's been a pleasure, gentlemen. You guys have a great one, and I will see you next time. And rest assured, DA, that if you meet your untimely end in LBL, I will mourn you and go nowhere near. So
We're here.
you're gonna be dogman shit. So enjoy that.
Well, I will try.
Bye, guys.
Oh,
Good night,
bye.
Steve. Good
Hello,
evening,
Meg.
everybody. Meg here from the East Coast. Good evening, Meg. Thank you for joining us.
Oh man, this has
Cracking me up.
been a very specific episode of DAX Machina,
Oddly specific.
and yet not at the same time. Oh, good times.
And just a quick recap for everybody. We've gone from she's a sassy one to half a horn in to get in the car, bitch. We're getting tacos
Yep.
and revealing the new cover of the Uncanny Valley. All in all, it's been a great night. Got a new Cheryl Jones and Parawat. I cannot pronounce that. I apologize.
Parwat, and you, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for coming.
We admit our own
Yeah,
faults with that.
yes, it would be terrible for me to try to butcher that, and I would. I'm horrible.
And then my mom, she says good night to Steve and tacos. Yeah, mom, that's my mom. I love her very much. She did a cool thing for me for my birthday, and I really appreciate it. She's awesome. Love my mama. And I'm not afraid to tell people on the internets. Oh, now he's got a design for the shirt. We got one ready to go.
Awesome.
The tacos, bitches.
I'm gonna have so many freaking t-shirts.
Huh?
I'm gonna have so many freaking t-shirts.
That's all right. We're gonna end up with a bunch too between the All Tower shirt and the Rando store.
I want the sassy chicken shirt. That's just too funny.
Yeah. Me and Adam are still working out exactly where we want to sell those at, like the best for not merch. This is more like a general, just t-shirt business store.
Mm-hmm.
We're finding the best Redbubbles. I think he has one up on Redbubble that we haven't added the shirts yet to, and then we're testing out a couple other shirt stores. But yeah, we'll let you know as soon as that up, because I have a feeling people will enjoy the chicken shirt. See, Adam, people like the chicken shirt, motherfucker.
The chicken shirt would be great on a shower curtain too.
It would be amazing on a shower curtain. Oh, and for those who've just joined us, we're talking about this design right here. She's a sassy one.
Quote Cam Buckner.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that and put like a dash Dixie Cryptid or underneath to credit him, because, and it's even better when you hear it in his voice.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
I love Cam's voice. I can't wait for him to do the Wild Hunt books. Those are going to be so good.
Here, this is that's the one for the shirt.
It'd be a pretty good shower curtain too.
Oh Lord. 78, 24, 32, blue. I'll take it. 78. We're up to 14 now. We got. I'm gonna take a shot at Ronan.
Yes, Ronan Baron.
Ronan. Awesome. Appreciate it, Ronan.
Thanks, sir.
Hi,
Hick.
I mean, Mom, we grew up in Squaw Valley. We got hick all over us.
I'm about an 80% hillbilly myself.
It's funny. You wouldn't know it now between the gauged earrings and the shaved sides and stuff. And in high school, cowboy hat, Wranglers, boots, giant buckle, the whole 9 yards. Oh, she meant hike.
Oh, okay.
She was tracking. She was in the conversation. I'm getting it as a decal for the card. That would be a good decal too. Adam said he's going to get it as a decal. And a lot of the stores sell that as stickers. So yeah, you could put that, get in the car pitches. We're getting tacos. Oh, is he on our All Tower page? He might be watching on All Tower. Well, I can track when stars come in. So if we get them during your shows, I'll make sure to get them transferred over to you.
That is the plan. I'd like to come up and tell some spooky stories around the fire.
Yeah, so mine and Laura's cabin, and my brother and his girlfriend Laura, that's not going to get confusing at all.
Not at all.
Josh and Jeremy and Laura, our two cabins are right next to, like, it's almost like a communal fire pit with like a bunch of seating. It's a great place to have a big bonfire. Oh, let us know. I want a taco shirt too. You know what? We're gonna add that to your merch store. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and hey Adam, can you email me
the high-res version?
A high-res transparent one of the shirt design, and we can go ahead and get that in there. One without the white behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be super awesome. Damn it, yes, I just sent it to DA. Well, if DA's got it, he can send it to me, I guess. Might as well just send it to me. Just send it to me.
Which email did he send it to?
I have no idea. He's just like, damn it, yeah. He probably didn't realize I was an admin on your store. Come scare the crap out of us, she says. And then she brings up Old Man Ward, my mom. So we used to go camping at this tiny lake in California. I think I talked about this on State of the Nerd. We used to go camping. Oh, no, is when you fell off the show that night. We were telling scary stories. There was this story of like Old Man Ward on this old campground way up in the Sierra Nevadas of California, about this logger who, lumberjack who killed his family, and it was just creepy. My dad knew how to tell a story.
I am going to go check the other email to see which one he sent it to.
He sent it to me. I just got
he
to
sent it
figure
to
out.
I was getting ready to forward it to you, so
I got to figure out which one he sent it to me on. Probably my Solaris email. But yeah, we'll get that. We'll get the tacos one up, and then once me and Adam get Two Guys One Shop set up, yeah, I got it here. Tacos. As soon as I get the Two Guys One Shop set up for the random shirts, we'll get those chicken shirts out there because the chicken shirts sell. Adam, they sell. They will.
Parwat says, "I'm new here. What are you guys talking about?"
Well, tonight
it's been all over the place.
It's not indicative of a normal show.
We started out with this image of Dogman and a Gugway stealing Will Gray Eagle's car, and it grew into this. I need to take that name off the comment off there. Grew into that, which evolved into this, which is now going to become a T-shirt.
And stickers.
Yeah, we also got that one, and we did the cover reveal for the new my new book, The Nightmare Hunter: Uncanny Valley, which should be out sometime tomorrow, early in the morning.
But if you're new to the show, normally DA is discussing his books. He's discussing cryptids, other horror topics.
It's been a little off the cuff.
Little bit of just random stuff tonight. There was really no plan. Let's see. They keep changing how their store works, and it drives me bonkers.
Yes, I have the one with the Bigfoot laying down with the raccoon. We've used that image to aggravate our buddy Dream a lot.
Yep.
There's a truck driving around Springfield that has that like wrapped on the back of their truck.
Yep.
That is so funny.
I may have it somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. Let's see. DA, do you pretty much just add all the stuff and all the colors and everything?
No, I don't, because if you add too many of the colors, it crashes.
Okay.
Are you adding it to the store as we speak?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you change the prices from the default pricing?
No.
Okay. That's all I need to know. And do you put your logo on the back of the shirt or just an image on the front?
I usually put the image on the front and my logo on the back.
Of course you do.
Yeah. There's the back of the shirt there for a reason.
I know. I do it with ours too.
Why give up advertising space? Come on now.
Yep. 100%. Let's see back. Yeah, I'm working on that right now. I should probably look at your other ones. Yeah. Yeah, that's normally how the shows go.
This has not been a normal night, however.
No, it's not at all. It's been fun though.
Yeah, it has been that. It has been that. We've found a use for my Bigfoot. We've gotten new T-shirts. We've talked about the Patreon, revealed the book cover. It's been a pretty busy show, to be honest.
Yeah. Heck yeah. It's been a great show.
That would be great as a sticker on the back window of your car.
Yeah, it will be a sticker. You know what? That might be something I have to work on. I got to put a little more time into that. I can't just whip it out right now. I want to make sure it looks good and everything.
Don't want to have a hornet?
Don't want to half a hornet. Nope, I want a full horn. Not just the tip, not just a half a horn. All the way up in it.
Hey, come on now. Normal is setting on the dryer.
Greg, you're not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Oh, we're both on it.
Oops. Well, thank you. I'm happy with it. I think Michael Fisher has really outdone himself. This is a fantastic cover. I can't wait to get that one up and live. it's been a while coming, and I definitely am going to be happy to get this book released, and everybody. I'm excited to have everybody read it. All my alpha readers have loved it. My editor said which was Naoma. Naoma did the editing on this round. And she said that there was times when she forgot she was supposed to be editing. She got so involved in the story. So I'm pretty excited about this one.
I remember asking her too. She's like, "Yeah, I had to chew myself out and keep going back and reminding myself I had to edit. It was so good."
I'm pretty happy about that. That's high praise coming from your editor.
Absolutely.
Greg, I'm glad you pointed that out because that was exactly the feeling I was going for. I wanted it to have that Kolchak the Night Stalker kind of feel. Thus, my hat, my favorite hat.
And Mom, I know that you really enjoy. Oh, that's like an official hat.
Yep,
that's awesome. That's really cool. Mom, I think you would really like especially the Nightmare Hunting come up. I think you would like all of them, but the Nightmare Hunter is going to be written a little bit differently. It's going to be, he's an investigator, and she would be familiar with Kolchak. But she may not have watched it, kind of the horror. She's kind of hit or miss on that kind of stuff, but she'd probably at least be familiar with it. I think you would like that series. And I think it would introduce you to the rest of it, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
If
Kolchak
you guys
Stalkers were the best.
Well, I mean your books, man. I'm talking about the Nightmare Hunter.
Oh, okay. Don't thank you. I'm still fixated on Kolchak the Night Stalker.
No.
Meg was wanting to know about logos on backpacks. Does Teespring have backpacks? I know they've got like satchels.
I'm gonna look right now.
Yeah, definitely not the crappy remake, because the remake they did for Sci-Fi sucked.
I didn't.
And
even
I don't
know
mean
they
sucked
did
a
a
little.
remake.
I mean like opening the door on the cabin of an airplane at 80,000 feet sucked. Like explosive decompression sucked.
So, Mom, when that comes out, I will get a copy for you, and maybe I'll even send it over to DA and maybe get it signed.
I can do that.
It's the benefits of knowing the author. Then again, if you meet DA, he'll probably sign your book.
Yeah, more than happy to. I'm not one of those guys you see at conventions like, yeah, I'll sign your book. It's $35. I'm just thrilled people want my signature.
And people, I'm not going to say anything beyond this, but people may have a really good chance to do so. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Maybe so.
Stay tuned.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Well, let's see. Their list of products are clothes, socks, baby clothes, tank tops, drinkware, phone covers, tablet covers, pillows, posters, blankets, shower curtain.
See, told you they had shower curtains.
Yoga mat.
That other one you were telling me about, they do have backpacks.
Yes. So that's why I'm running both stores now. I decided not to shut Teespring down. I'm just going to run them both because they're different. They offer different stuff and different quality.
Yeah, I may start up both stores as well, or I may have you help me do it because I would like to do some backpacks.
They do backpacks, totes,
and
drawstring bags, tote. Oh, they do hats now too.
They do hats.
Man, I almost
Teespring doesn't do hats.
No, Teespring has hats now.
They do?
I'm looking at them right now.
I did not know that.
And beanies.
Wow.
They've got about 5 different bags, fanny packs, backpacks, tote bags, keychains now too. What? I need an all-tower keychain, damn it. Custom they do patches now, DA.
They do patches.
I think I'm going to switch the main store back to Teespring. I know I just switched it to.
Are they embroidered patches, or are they just?
It looks like it. All right, Mom, I love you. Custom patches. Let's see. You've unlocked specialty products. These products are not integrated in the launcher, and system listings are created manually by our team. Only you have access to patches. Well, not just you, but I mean, you seem to be in a group that's just you're specially part of.
Nice.
It doesn't say if it's embroidered. I mean, it looks embroidered. It looks sewn in the image.
Nice.
Please note, custom patches are not produced on demand. They require an upfront deposit, which will go towards the cost of your inventory. It's a little bit different on how they do the patches.
Okay.
So you would have to submit a design, order so many of them, and then they would have those waiting in their Teespring warehouse, which is fair. I mean, because it probably because they're embroidered. It's not an easy print on demand type thing. But yeah, they got stickers, hats now, beanies, duffel bags, keychains. They have pins, like a shirt pin. All kinds of fun stuff, man. This is cool. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to work harder on our Teespring store now. And the one thing I loved about Teespring that I missed going to Spreadshirt is the custom discount codes.
Yes.
Which you're currently running one right now, aren't you?
Yeah, through the end of the month.
Yeah.
DAX21. So DAEX21 will get you 20% off through the next few days to the end of the month.
I will post the link to the store one more time with the discount code in the chat for you.
Okay, doke.
In just a moment. DAX21, correct?
Yes. DAEX21.
And how much does that get them?
20%.
Code DAEX21 or 20% off through the end of the month. There we go. Well, I don't mean to do this to you, but I had promised Laura that I wouldn't be on all night.
Yeah, well, since Steve had to call it a night, we'll probably go ahead and have to wrap it up as well.
I hate doing that to you.
Otherwise, it's just going to be me staring blankly at the screen trying to think of stuff to say.
Unless someone out there wants to come on and join them, I don't know if DA wants to keep on rocking, but Dream, if you're still watching, or Miller or General, you guys normally jump on if you're available. I don't know.
Well, I should probably go ahead and call it a night so I can get that book uploaded.
Oh yeah, that's probably something you should do too. And you're working on something else that I would really like to see more of as well. I don't know, have you discussed that openly very much?
No, but we can talk about it if you like. I mean, it's not like a secret. It's the first book of a fantasy series.
So good. It's so good. So good. I'm a fantasy novel whore. I love them. If I could follow Bob Salvatore around and just give him water bottles and be like, yes, sir. I love, but DAs, they're really good. And I love his regular books, but man, the fantasy, woof, really, really good. It's going to be something different, but it has the DA feel for it. So if you really enjoy kind of his run and gun writing, which I love because you turn the page and turn the page and turn the page, and it's like, I need more. And I'm an alpha reader. Obviously, I've read it. It's good. You guys are going to love it. And if you're into high fantasy, this will scratch that itch because it's got dwarves, it's got magic, it's got dragons, it's got fun stuff. So I am really, really, really excited.
And Josh has been helping design the map for the fantasy world, which the black and white version, the parchment version, is going to be actually inside the cover of the book.
Since I was painting it on stream, do you mind if I show it off?
By all means, go ahead. All
right, I will upload that here soon as I remember where the H I saved that at. Let's see. There it is. Now it's not done. It does need some more tweaking. It gets to the point where I literally start moving individual mountains and trees because I'm not happy with that one tree placement. It fell where I didn't like it. So it does need a little more work, but it's coming along quite nicely.
I like it. I think it looks awesome.
Yep. Though we need to actually now start putting, some of the towns are down, some of the locations, but we got to get together and start breaking out where the kingdoms are and get all those painted down. And
Yeah.
it's getting there. It's getting there. And then I will use this to make a more detailed color map for you
Okay.
to have. And maybe that could go up on the store too as posters.
Oh, that would be awesome. We frame that up to the right size and put it up as posters.
Yeah.
That would be freaking awesome.
We could do the parchment and the color and just do the, yeah. That'd be awesome. So
Well, I worked on Man's Marauders last night, so I'm probably going to get the book uploaded and then work on this story. Work on Heart of Iron tonight.
yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Book 1 of the Blood and Redemption trilogy.
Which the titles for all of this was determined in the Discord
chat,
server.
On the Discord server.
Yep. So if you're not in the Discord yet, even if you're not familiar with it, ask DA. Before I brought it up, he heard of it, but hadn't really experienced it. He's figured it out very quickly. So, if it's not a software that you're familiar with, it's super easy to use. That's awesome.
Meg, give us a day or so to get that other store up and operational, and we'll have backpacks probably in the next couple of days.
There
Look
he
at
is.
that cowboy hat. Loving it,
boss?
man.
How about that?
Oh, shit. That's hot. I like that. That's a badass shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got to order me one. I gotta get one as well.
Yeah.
Like that hat, brother. That looks good.
Hell yeah.
It's not my actual original bull riding hat, but that disappeared a long time ago.
You ride?
I used to, long time ago.
I used to ride in high school.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
I like
And
steak.
Then I realized after being tossed a couple times, I don't like it as much as I thought I did.
Yeah, you get to that point. That's true.
When it takes longer and longer to stand up, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I agree
funny.
with you there. When I was, because I was also playing ball too, and
Okay.
you guys, it's in football, and there's a point where you're just getting too big. All the great bull riders are 5'6", 5'7".
They're like jockeys. They're redneck jockeys.
Correct.
I mean,
yeah. You're absolutely correct, and so it's there was a time when I was just getting, I think, too big for it, and I got my ass handed to me in a ring one night. I mean, in an arena, and
yeah.
It was like, well, I'm better at football, so I might want to jump in on this. I was just getting way too big.
I ended up in the hospital. I
too.
got stepped on pretty good, and I'm laying there, and the nurse is helping me in one of those, go to the bathroom in one of those little handcuffs, and I'm thinking, yeah, I don't have to deal with this when I play water polo.
Hey, water polo is a hell of a sport, man. You got to be in good shape for that. But
I enjoyed it.
I got hung up because they don't allow cameras along the fence line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be taking pictures. Flash photography.
Right.
And back then, I don't know about these days, but and that was way prior to the days of helmets and vests. And so I got on this bull, and I was actually having a great ride. It was a big old black Angus, and he was a hopper. And came out of the chute. They said it, and his name was Firecracker because he comes out, and he was just a massive jumper. He could come out and swing out, and so it was not that hard of a bull to ride. But man, he hit the side rails. Man, next thing I know, there's this flash of from a camera, and instinctively,
jacked y'all up.
And I looked like this, and. The bulls, you know how it is since you rode. They're so instinctive. It's like a wrestler, man. They felt that body shift this way. He made a hard right, and I got hung up. And he was just pounding, and I ended up getting gored and stomped on, broke my leg and ankle in a couple of places, and I had to be carried out of there. Nearest hospital was 50 miles away.
Oh shit!
They put a, they got, because you know how it is at the rodeos. They always have some kind of a dance in a bar somewhere nearby.
Right.
And so they grabbed some horse wraps, put around my leg with the ice from the bar. And yeah, we had to take off to go find a damn hospital because there was no damn medical crews there. I could have used Pocket Doc that night.
Right. We rode at a since we were all in high school, it was more of like a practice arena, and you just pay Saturday night to go ride. And we would ride almost every week or every other week.
Yep.
And there was one bull that I told him I don't ever want to. There's always that one you're like, I don't want it.
Bull. Yeah, I got you.
And his name was Happy Jack. And he was a mean son of a bitch. There was nothing happy about him. And I pulled him, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. Worst thing is I get tossed in a few seconds, and I walk it off.
Yeah.
Nope. I got hung up and tossed at the same time, and a barrel rolled me underneath of him as he was coming down and hit both my hips.
Oh, no.
And they said it flexed my hips out and cracked both sides. They were hairline. It was nothing. It hard walking for a couple of weeks, but yeah, it was enough for me to go.
So
I don't get stepped on in the pool.
You got your hips flexed by a bull?
Yeah, I did.
That's why they called him Happy Jack.
Yeah.
Happy ending, Jack.
Got half a horn.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things that, at that point, you kind of really, I don't mind being busted up and all that stuff. It was just,
right.
But I was already at that point of going, okay, I'm already getting too big for this.
Yeah.
And I just knew that, my time was coming to an end. And the week before they came down hoofs, got stepped on, but came down hard on the inside of my thigh.
Yeah.
Really close to something really precious. And
his wallet.
Yes, it was because I always carry it in my front pocket. And I'm like looking at it. So, the hooves on them bad boys, it made a mark on that. They cut into my leather chaps.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's no joke.
And I'm like, and of course, on those days, you can't just get thrown and not land in bullshit or horse shit or calf shit or some shit and who shit, but
or Josh's shit after he got his hips flexed by that bull.
Yeah, right. Well, I tell you what, one thing I can say is the bulls are amazing animals. They are so strong and so agile and they're amazing animals. But I tell you, it's just to a point where you're like, okay, I'm once again, I'm just getting way too big for this, and I knew I wasn't going to go pro. So
right.
I was already riding on the arena. In the rodeos, but we used to have something what they used to call buckouts. Also, so we could go down there on Tuesday nights, and all the adult men would go in there and get drunk and watch us get wrecked on bulls. It cost us $5 to ride as much as we want to.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a similar system. And it's funny you say that about the inside of the thigh, because 2 rides before me getting wrecked, someone got stepped on in the inside of his thigh, tore his chaps, tore his Wranglers open, and he was just flapping in the breeze. He's lucky that sucker didn't get tore right off. His girlfriend jumped out there. The couple meds jumped out there and grabbed him and carried him out. And she come out and goes, "His dick's okay."
Well, that's all it's for, Yeah. So the thing, because
it's in a jar of ice, but it's okay.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, the actual rodeo clowns couldn't get. They kept trying to get me unhooked from him, and couldn't do it. And finally, after I got stomped on enough and gored, it just somehow or another I flew off and just landed there and laid there. And the worst part of it was they had to cut my damn boot off.
Isn't that the worst? That's what he said when he came out too. He's like, "They cut my goddamn pants off." And see, that happened to me. I not bull riding, but I hurt my knee and I busted my knee open, and they had to cut my Wranglers one time, and I was so pissed.
Right.
But my brother ended almost the same way you did. He got hung up, but sideways, and he ate about 5 fence posts going around the arena, just whack,
Right.
whack, whack. And he's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, it's funny because when you're on there and you're seeing them, you're like, okay, where's this damn thing heading for? Because it ain't like a horse where you can steer him away. He's going to go wherever the hell he wants to.
Yeah.
And I was just watching some PBR riding here not too long ago, and these dadgum bulls are just leaping up and coming down on these guys in the chute.
Yeah.
Remember how crappy it was in the chute when them damn things would lean one way or the other?
That was a lot worse than getting stepped on or anything, because they'd slam real hard to the side, and you're like, fuck my leg. And
back when I was riding was back in the days when they were bringing in all those Brahma bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And then because they're wanting the meanness of them, but then in the size, but then they started crossbreeding them with the Charolais and damn that now they're doing. I mean, you seen the big limousine bulls?
No.
Good God, man, they're 2,500 pounds plus, man.
Oh, screw that.
We saw it when I was up at Fort Worth Rodeo. They had one that they couldn't even fit in the damn chute. They had him in a chute and a half.
That's something else.
He was wicked.
Yeah, well, hey,
man. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. I hate to bail though, but like I said, I was getting ready to leave anyway. Miller, it's good seeing you, bud. I gotta go.
Hey, before you run, I want to show something real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
This literally just popped up in my Facebook feed.
Yeah, no, I was already looking at that.
Yeah, Scallywag has. Holy crap!
That's a great deal.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
Get a Scallywag blade for less than $100. Holy moly!
That's a folder too.
Is it?
Yeah. You can do it everyday carry with that.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Scallywag Tackle has got some great knives.
I hope they still have some when I get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. They stat them all out. And see, that's how it was at our arena. We all knew which ones head would go right, but man, he's going left no matter where his head is going. So they all had certain patterns that you'd start to learn.
Yeah,
except for Happy Jack. He was a randomized man. That's why nobody liked him. There was no way to track it. There was no pattern. Some would come out and bust left. Some would go right. Some would come out and stop. Those were always interesting.
Yeah, that's a good way to explain it there, man. He was a randy man.
Yeah, he was. gave you the whole horn. All right, guys. On that note, I am out. You guys have a good night.
All right, Josh, have a good one.
Later.
Take care, brother.
So how you doing tonight, brother?
Hey, I'm good, brother. Hanging in there.
Like the shirt.
Yeah, I was wearing this on the Marine Corps base as well. So, trying to represent.
Awesome. Anybody say anything about it?
You know what? We were there and it was kind of late. Everybody's kind of going through and didn't get too much. But I wear it quite a bit running around, I'm waiting for somebody to come up and ask me what the hell it is.
Yeah, what unit is that?
Right.
Almost top secret. You can't talk about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's good times, man. So, I hear there's some good news tonight, with the book. And
oh, yeah. What do you think of the new cover? I will throw that rascal back up.
I like how it has that crinkled look on it. Like, and I'm going to tell you what, as a guy that's read and has been deployed, we got books that look like that coming out of the packs.
I've got a few over on my shelf that look like that now.
Right. Especially when you pass some things around,
No kidding.
So yeah, that's a good look. I think I got some books downstairs that actually look like that.
I can't wait till I get one that's actually beat up that bad. That's awesome.
Right? I know, right? I agree. I can't remember the ones that the two that I sent you, DA. Those things have been around for a while.
Yeah, those are really good. I've started reading one of them.
You did?
I am starting now. I started it the other night.
Holy shit, man! Because I know you're a busy man. You got some good stuff. I was trying to go to get in on this when you were just talking about your new
The fantasy series.
books. Yeah, the fantasy series, and yeah, I'm like Josh, man. That thing is fantastic. If anybody, well, one, obviously, if people are on here, they're already DA fans. But if you're, and it could be any, no matter what genre you like, it's a badass story so far.
Thank you, man.
And I'm a big proponent of that. Great story. And if you're looking at the Lord of the Rings type of stuff, man, it is a great story.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, highly recommend that one. I'm really looking forward to that one coming out.
I'm gonna start looking around for artists now because Michael Fisher that does my covers now is amazing, but I don't know if he does fantasy, so I'm gonna have to talk to him and see if he does fantasy covers, and if not, then I'm gonna look at maybe getting like fantasy artwork done for the cover of this one.
So, do I need to send you some fantasy covers?
Well, that depends. Will they get me slapped by my wife?
You know you will.
Or at least the hairy eyeball. What the hell are you doing?
You're like going, wait a minute. Why is this in your feed?
Why is this on your phone?
Oh, that sounds...
Says I have so much respect for bull riders.
Well, thank you, Margaret.
I never wanted to ride a bull. Just never looked at that hunk of beef and went, you know what? I'm going to see if I can climb on that thing. I've ridden plenty of horses, but I never wanted to ride. I never wanted to ride bull.
Yeah,
I've been thrown by a few horses though.
Yeah, been there, done that, and the bull riding I got in young. And it was just another thing to do, man, being a young Texan.
I had a buddy who was trying to break a colt, and it not only did it throw him, it spun completely around and bit him right in the ass.
Oh man, I know they got wicked bites on them and mules too.
He had a bruise about the size of a grapefruit for about a month.
Yeah, so I was pretty excited to hear you talking about the sci-fi, man, and all that. You got a lot of people, I don't know, but
there's the map. It's still a work in progress, but that's the basics.
But it's one of the things is there's a lot of exciting stuff coming out for DA fans. I'm just going to say that, without giving too much away, and I've been very fortunate to be able, to hear some of it.
Well, I appreciate your input, man. You've been awesome as an alpha reader because, we know each other well enough. If you think it's stupid, you're going to tell me, and that's exactly what I want.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fortunately, and wow, and there's a group of fans that are going to be really excited about one particular book that I know you haven't approached it too much, and but once that one hits, that's going to be like, holy crap, people are going to be really excited about that one. And you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know how much I want to say just yet.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying, people, buckle up and stand by, because there's a lot of great stuff coming down the pike, and it's a good time to be, getting involved with the DA verse and getting, you got so much stuff going on it with, like I said, your Patreon and some of the other stuff, and you got Josh and Adam. Everybody is doing all these great things, and it's just a good time to be.
There is a lot of stuff going on.
It's a ton. It's crazy, and for, like I said, DA fans, and you got some great folks lined up to do audio books, which is awesome, and a lot of fun stuff coming up, brother.
Well, I appreciate it, man. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. And the old phrase says, "If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life." I don't ever see writing as work. It's just something I enjoy doing, and I've always enjoyed sharing stories.
Right.
Be that stories I wrote or sharing books with people that I give somebody a book that I really enjoyed. And I love good storytelling. I always have.
Yeah.
And to me, that's just what it's all about.
What's funny is one of the things that you always hear about. Look
The general's there.
Mr. Josh. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm alive and kicking.
Well, there you go. Can't ask for more than that.
No kidding. I figure any day I wake up on this side of the dirt, it's got to be a good one.
11 hours in the damn fun house was enough today.
I bet.
Every time I wake up, I'm like, holy hell, I made another night.
No kidding.
So, yeah, that's good time. So, there's a lot of good stuff coming out, man. It's a pretty exciting time. And I was saying, Louis L'Amour always wrote in his intro about being a storyteller. And that is exactly, there's folks that can write books, and there's some folks that are just great storytellers. And those are the great books. You know what I'm saying?
The great stories are the ones that stick with us.
Oh, right.
I mean, you
Exactly.
get your J.R.R. Tolkien, your Louis L'Amour books, like the Sacketts. I could read those books 20 times and catch something new every time. I mean, great stories are the ones that stick with us.
No, I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
You speak of Louis L'Amour, DA. My grandfather, he gave me, I think, damn near every one of Louis L'Amour's from like the 60s or 70s.
Wow. I used to have, my mother collected them, and I used to have boxes of Louis L'Amour books after she passed away, and they were all sold in a yard sale when I left for the military, and I was not happy. Not at all.
That's what I think. I want to say they're from like the 60s or 70s.
Josh, what do you think of the new cover?
It looks badass.
I'm pretty happy with it. I think this is Fish's best cover yet. This one just really looks cool as hell.
He wasn't able to do the photoshopping like you wanted.
No, that just didn't happen. So we're gonna go with it the way it is, and I'll get the book uploaded tonight, and hopefully by first thing in the morning, people will be able to start downloading the Kindle. At least it'll probably be tomorrow evening. It's usually 12 to 15 hours for the print edition to go live, but usually once I've got everything uploaded with the Kindle edition, 3 to 4 hours it usually appears on Amazon, and I'll start sharing the links.
Yeah, we can't make, but so rough. Otherwise, we won't buy it. Roger's ugly mugshot.
Well, the good thing is we got the little, we got the mugshot in the window too. That's a good looking view there. Dream will be happy.
Yeah.
There's something for everybody there.
Absolutely.
And the Mr. Crocker seal.
The Mr. Crocker seal.
Although if after Roger reads it, he'll probably say he needs to go back to hunting fairies.
It's pretty. I put him through the mill of this, so hopefully he likes it.
Robert, have you read all the way through to the end?
Yeah, he was one of the alphas.
Yeah, I read the whole thing.
Well, I know you said he was an alpha, but just because he's an alpha don't mean he read all the way through. Like Steve, he says he's read half of it.
Yeah. Well, Steve works a lot of hours.
I do too.
True. But I don't think you sleep.
What's sleep? That's a relative word.
I don't get that either.
4 or 5 hours if I'm lucky.
Yeah, fortunately, DA made a crayon version for me to look at, so it worked out pretty well.
Oh, you must have got the copy after Naoma got done with it.
Yeah, a lot of red lettering on that one.
I wanted to ask Naoma that night she was on. how many red ink pens died checking this book over.
I think she wore out a couple of red Sharpies.
That's what I'm saying. How many red died?
She ran through a lot of them, I'm sure. But it was a really great editing process. She did a wonderful job on the edits, and then we did a Facebook Live call, and we went over the edits line by line because there were a few cases she's like, not sure what you're trying to say here, and I looked back at it and went, I must have gotten in a hurry. I don't know what I was trying to say there either.
Hey, DA, switching gears a second. I was looking at the Teespring store. What the hell difference is between some of those damn shirts on there? I got confused.
Some of them are like different quality materials. Some of them are for women. Some of them are for men. Then there's some youth sizes as well.
I caught that, but it was like I was looking at like two of the Wild Hunt ones. It's like one said like classic tee and something else.
There's
premium.
Yeah, there's a premium tee. It's a better quality
I
T-shirt.
got the premium, and they're good to size. You know how you buy some T-shirts, you're not too sure if it's going to be too small, too big, whatever. But great shirts, by the way, and I'm actually got one on right now.
Awesome.
This is the premium one.
Is that the one with? Is that the one with about the 6-7 different colors on it?
No, it's all black and white.
Black and gray, the only ones I buy.
No, there was one I was looking at. You could change the color on it.
Oh, there's some of them you can choose multiple colors of the shirts.
That's what I was saying.
Those are the women's ones?
No, this said men. I was looking at the gray ones.
You're looking at the teal ones. I didn't know.
When are you gonna have the hats up, DA?
I just found out tonight they are adding the hats because they weren't up yesterday when I was working on the Teespring store. So I'm going to get with Josh tonight or tomorrow. I've got to get the book uploaded tonight, so probably be tomorrow afternoon sometime, and see if I can get those new products added to the Teespring line. And I know there's another distributor, I can't remember the name of it, that Josh found that it has some of the products that Teespring doesn't have. So we're probably going to have stores on both and have them on set up through my website. Now that we've got the e-commerce set up on the website with the business site, we're probably going to have both merchandise sites on there. That way we can do backpacks and some of the other stuff that weren't available through Teespring.
Right. I was just wondering as I was looking at the ordering shirts. But then I heard hats. I was like, well, hell, I'll just hold off till it gets the damn hat up and running.
Yeah, I'm going to look into getting the hats done like soon. Hopefully, they've got good quality hats. Because if they don't, I may have to go to a different source because I want the hats to be good. I don't want them to be really cheesy looking.
Yeah,
I like one with the Wild Hunt logo on it.
Yeah, I'd like to get boonie hats with the Wild Hunt patch on them.
I got the big Wild Hunt stainless steel thermos thing.
Yeah,
and that's a good cup.
Nice.
Is that what you're drinking out of there, or is that somewhere else?
This is a Texas one.
Don't mess with Texas.
I actually was drinking out of that one today. I took it with me.
Nice.
Running around, so yeah, but it's a good cup.
You want to talk about a good cup? Hold on a second. I battered all the hell, Stanley.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that. I've got 2 or 3 that are beat to hell. Like the one I'm drinking out of now is left over from when I was an officer. It's got, I don't know if you can see it real well. It's got the shape of Missouri on it, the thin blue line seal, and my radio number for my 2 departments.
Those are the great ones to have and keep, though.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
I agree, Miss Margaret. They are awesome knives, and they will definitely raid your bank account.
No shit. No shit.
I'm like, oh, what the hell? And every time they bless, I mean, they do these great sales too, and
oh yeah,
you got to go get one.
I'm waiting for I'm waiting for him to come out with a dagger like what's in the skull mouth. Just a bit. I know they got the engine, but you just can't have enough good daggers.
Oh yeah. Well, the one that I just got most recently, Robert, this one here, it's just an awesome little knife, and it fits in your hand well. It's got that thumb grip.
Which one is
That's
that?
the signature series.
The Spindrift.
The Spindrift.
Yeah.
That same one that they had on clearance.
Yeah.
They had that one on clearance. It's a good knife. It's a baby. It's like a baby gunner's mate.
Mm-hmm.
Is that's got like somebody's name on it or something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's got a signature signed into it.
Yeah, it's
it's hard to beat that gunner's mate.
That one right there just is like butter in the hands. It just feels that damn good.
Yeah, it's a great feeling knife.
If you watch that video that Michael Donavito did with the gunner's mate, he was slicing into the side of I think it was a pork, like a pig, and it was cutting through ribs, like the bones, not just the meat.
Yeah, that's a
damn. Which one was that?
It's if you go to the Scallywags YouTube channel, Michael Donavito's got a couple of videos on there where he puts the knives through the paces, and one of them is the gunner's mate, and he's like slashing into a side of pork, and it's cutting through the ribs, the bones.
Damn.
That Spindrift is a good knife for just putting on your LBV or your it's still a big enough knife to do a lot of damage. So it's one of those that you just you can have the bounty and the gunner's mate and those other kind of knives on other attached, but it's the one that makes a little bit of room for you can just everyday carry it everywhere.
Yeah, I'll have this one on my belt when I go to LBL.
Yeah. Totally agree with that. So you're uploading the big dog tonight, and then
that's the plan.
Yeah, Roger. I'm still waiting. Those poor folks, because of COVID, and bless their hearts, and they're the greatest people in the world. I've talked to Drew down there, which is their sales. So she's does something with GI, and she always apologizes.
I put my 50 GI bullet on a necklace so I can wear it.
Right, and
that is a big bullet.
They were back ordered because of the COVID and everything else, and it's affected everything else. So they're thinking it's going to be here maybe at the end of July, so maybe in the next week or so.
Hollow point's like a cavern.
I'm looking forward to getting that, and I'll probably I may even make a video of shooting it. Seeing what
I would definitely like that. Max says, "Love fantasy, Dragon Riders, etc. Need to get ordering your books, DA." Well, thank you. I definitely hope you check them out. The fantasy novel's not out yet, but I'm hoping to have it out by fall. Hopefully, it won't be too much longer. Yeah, I'm about 40,000 words into it.
How much further than what you sent me the other night?
Was it?
Huh?
I may have overestimated. It may have been 20,000 words. I'd have to look.
I know you sent me a good little chunk.
Yeah, it's a good story, ain't it, Josh?
That's like I was telling DA. The way I look at it, it's like the untold tale of the Longbeards leaving Moria. Trying to find Moria again.
It's at almost 25,000 words.
Okay,
so
cool.
It wasn't as many as I thought.
I'm really looking forward to that one because that one's a really, really good version.
Yeah,
that might actually wind up being a little bit bigger than a 75 to 80,000 word. This one may be closer to 110. Just simply because I want to tell a much bigger story. So we'll see.
Gets cut back to 110.
Yeah, probably. But it's probably still, I would say, estimate we're probably going to be in the 100,000 word range.
It's going to be 110 and 100 pages.
Yeah, 100 pages. A really, really fine print.
Did you see the video Kentucky Ballistic posted the other day, DA? With the
Which one?
700 nitro?
Oh yeah, that's a great video. Yeah, those guys are awesome. I love watching those guys.
Did you see what happened with the gong with the steel plate?
Yeah, that's a lot of power coming out of a gun. I don't even know that I'd want to shoot that. And I've shot 10 gauges. I've shot some pretty heavy hardware, but that 700 nitro, I don't want to try it.
When you can stick your thumb in the bore of the damn gun.
That's a big bullet.
I looked it up earlier. They said it was like 3.5 inches long by like 7.780 diameter.
That's
over
a big.
Just a shade over 3/4 of an inch.
Wow, that's a big bullet. That's a lot of lead coming at you.
Pushing 1,000 grains at you. They said was loaded.
That'll leave a mark.
Yes, it will. I don't care if you're a dog man, a gugway, or what. That's leaving an exit wound.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, because it said as I was reading a comparison, and they were saying the 50 hits harder, but the 50 is designed to hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Of 50, that 700 nitro is just like a damn cannon hitting you.
Well, the 50 GI went through, was it like 42 inches of ballistic gel? I'd like to see what that 700 nitro would do to ballistic gel.
Probably cavitated. You see, like you watching the slow motion, the bullet going in, and then just
creates a massive wound cavity. Ugh.
Ballistic gel just disintegrating from there.
It just blows apart like it was in a microwave. Oh, we lost Robert.
He'll probably be back. He usually has technical difficulties.
Got too far away from the Wi-Fi.
But I was like, I like the gong when he gonged the plate. It had gonged it, but inertia snap the 2x4 at the bottom.
Oh yeah. That's hitting with a lot of force to do that. We lost you there for a minute, Robert.
Yeah, that's what happens when you got big fingers and you hit too many buttons.
Marine smash.
Oh, 4 hits. Hot smash.
He's typing with claws. He got too pissed off.
It's like,
yeah.
Did you tell your wife what Doug did to you, Robert?
What did he do to me? What did you hear?
in the Nightmare Hunter.
Oh, he means in the book. Like, wait a minute, what did he hear?
Oh. That's kind of open-ended question there.
Like, wait a minute, I'm in Missouri and he's in California. What the hell did I do?
I know. That's a long reach there, buddy.
Yeah, talk about reach out and touch someone.
I know, right? Yeah, my wife. Are you talking about the book?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I let her read the part where, at the beginning where it comes and meets up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And dealing with the park rangers. And my wife is like, "My God, that is exactly you." She's like, "Wow, how does he know you so well?"
I just calls it as I sees it, man.
Yeah, I started laughing. I was like, "Going, yeah, that's pretty funny."
That's hilarious.
DA, have you got your short story done yet?
The Steve Lilly story? I'm about 6,000 words into the short story. If you guys want to read it tonight.
I'll read it.
I'll read it. See what else you...
What is this one?
This is the Steve Lilly story I'm working on for Cam.
Oh, yeah. I remember there was I think when you were on the thing with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're talking about this.
I will send that right now while I'm thinking about it.
Very cool.
Is this further along than what you sent me the other night, or is?
Yeah, I believe it is. There you go. Now you both have the most recent version of that.
Sweet.
Did you announce are you still going to have Cam on sometime, DA?
Yeah, I would need to make that announcement. While I've been talking with Cam, we're going to do a special edition of DA Ex Machina this coming Wednesday night. And I'll have Cam and Naoma on, and Steve won't be able to join us because he's working. But you guys are welcome to join, and we're just basically going to be talking books and stories.
Damn, I'm allowed to come on twice.
Oh, heck yeah.
This is new territory.
Josh has to promise not to sing.
What? What I do now? Are you talking about where me and
you and
Pocket
Carrie
Doc
got a little drunk? You Pocket Doc got a little drunk.
I was not drunk. Doc was drunk. He was just fueling he was just fanning the flames. Got two rednecks in the same room, DA.
Yeah.
Doc
my camera is trying not to focus on me again. Stupid thing. That's not much better. It's supposed to autofocus. Now let's see if that helps. Nope. I'm still out of focus. I'm like a Bigfoot photo.
Right? You're all blurry.
Try it one more time.
That's how legends are born. You got to have a blurry photo.
That Patterson Roberts footage.
Speaking Gimli.
Yeah.
We're like,
Speaking Gimli.
We see him, but he's blurry.
Did you, Robert, did you listen to the audio bite Cam posted on his channel with the Wild Hunt?
He did the intro to the Wild Hunt?
Yes, I did. It was cool. I sure did.
I can't wait to have him narrate the entire book. It's going to be awesome.
That's like I told DA. I don't usually do audiobooks, but for him, I will make an exception.
Audie says drunk karaoke was the best.
That is a true statement.
That was pretty funny. A pretty funny night.
That is the usual way of karaoke, by the way, because it's always in a bar somewhere.
Oh, absolutely. That's the best kind. And you get half crocked and try to belt out the words to a song you barely know.
Then everybody thinks they can sing it.
Or you see the lyrics on the screen and you didn't really realize those were actually the lyrics. You've been singing it wrong for years.
Right.
That's my favorite. I'm like, that's what that says? Oh, man.
They're looking at it and they can't keep it like, like, wait a minute. Is that Amarillo by morning?
Yeah.
Armadillo by morning.
I remember one time my brother-in-law and I got really, really drunk singing karaoke. And my wife was making fun of us listening to us. And we were up there singing Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. And I got so drunk that I was just like, just kind of mumbling through. And then I would get to where's the salt? Where's the fucking salt? That was all I could do.
Somebody bring me some damn salt.
That's right. That was like the only part I could remember and sing coherently. The rest of the time it was just me kind of along.
Hey, you speak of that one. I was listening to. I just happened to catch a snippet of Garth Brooks' channel on Sirius XM, and he was talking about that. Oh shit! The damn song title just escaped my head now.
Friends in Low Places.
No, the Set Sail with Captain Morgan.
Oh yes, yeah, yep.
He was actually going to put ganja in there, change it out for Captain Morgan.
That's a good song with Captain Morgan in it.
When my beard goes completely white, I want to go down to the Florida Keys and get involved in the Ernest Hemingway lookalike contests.
There you go.
I think that'd be 8.5. I could certainly put away scotch like he did.
Well, sir, you're not the Ernest Hemingway, but we have the Santa Claus Backup Award.
That's all I need. Either that, or they instead of Hemingway, they tell me I look like the guy Hammond from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Spared no expense.
You get
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
You get a cane with a wax in it,
Here we go. Big
Just
mosquito
remember to
inside.
pay. Just remember to pay the electric bill.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Audie's dead on when you realize the words were wrong your whole life. Been there.
Been there, done that.
I used to laugh at my my oldest son when he was little. Because you know that song, Give Me the Beat Boys and Free My Soul? He always sang Give Me the Beach Boys. And now I can't hear it any other way.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Well, boys, we are on the 3-hour mark. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night so I can try to get that book uploaded and onto Amazon. Yep. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with us. If you haven't had a chance to check out the Patreon, swing by patreon.com/DA Roberts and check that out. You can go by daroberts.net, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and you should find links to the merchandise store on there as well. So please check those out and watch the merchandise store for the next few days. We're going to try to get those backpacks up and maybe a few other shirts and things along those lines, like the ones we were talking about tonight. And once again, I'm happy to reveal the new cover for the latest, which is the Nightmare Hunter Uncanny Valley. And watch my Facebook page between now and morning, because as soon as it goes live on Amazon in Kindle, I will be making that announcement. And I'll also have an announcement going when it actually goes live on print as well. Kindle usually takes about 4 hours, and print is usually 12 or more hours, assuming there are no issues. And hopefully there won't be, because hopefully there's no issues with Amazon. Usually there's not, because I've got it kind of down to a science now. I appreciate you guys for joining in. Robert, appreciate you joining. General, thank you guys. Thank you for coming on. Josh and Steve, thank you guys. If you guys listen to the rest of the show later, thank you guys for being here. And thank everybody that joined us in the chat tonight. And appreciate you guys, and thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you guys have done. And I've said it many times, and I mean it. I can't stress this enough. Stories are journeys that we take together. And thank you all for taking those journeys with me. And I hope you guys... What's that?
I was going to say, if you enjoyed this, join our Discord for more fun and games.
Definitely join the Discord. That's already those links have already been posted in the chat. So just click on those. You could sign up for free. There's no cost to join the Discord. Just check it out, and we'll be discussing things in the Discord like book titles and there'll be sneak peeks and all kinds of things. And check out the Patreon, because there's a long list of perks that you'll be able to get for the things that are going to be going on in the future. You'll also be able to help shape the direction the DA universe goes. You'll have input on story ideas. You'll have input on covers, and it's going to be a good time. And I appreciate everybody's help and support in that. And I hope you guys have an amazing night. And thank you for joining us.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you for joining us tonight on DA Ex Machina. Follow DA on social media and check out all his work at www.daroberts.net. Good night, and don't forget to lock your doors.